It's there we go.
Now we're live. Okay,
Hello.
good.
Wait.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Greetings.
Hello.
No,
Hello,
welcome.
viewers.
Otaku Dimension. My name is Jonas from TipperAnime, and we're here today for a second live stream. We'll be talking about the seasonals, the current seasonals that are airing right now, the fall seasonals. Yeah. And I have a few guests with me, which one of them is unfortunately still missing. He will be joining in any second, I think.
If you're seeing this, get the fuck here.
I think he's having problems with opening the link right now.
No, he's
so
taking a piss.
no, he's having problems with the Skype. So, am I allowed to introduce our guests?
I think you first need to introduce the other hosts.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. I have my. It's been a while since we did this, so.
Yeah.
So
Like,
with me today, I have my
Now,
usual
who
co-hosts.
would be to blame for that?
Hey, stop it! I can now hear myself. Fuck. The stream might be a good idea.
You may want
we tried,
to mute things.
We tried to be professional.
Yeah, professionalism doesn't work here.
As per
so
usual, our stream is delightfully 100%
I had
pro.
hope.
Yep.
I had hope. I don't know why.
No, I always no. Look, if you've been doing the other dimension for what's it now, 12, 13 things, I don't know.
I think
You
this
will
is
learn. You will learn that there is no hope in this world. There is zero hope in this world. Everything just.
So, now, finally getting to the people that are with me on this call. We have my usual two co-hosts. We have Val from Dharma Wings.
Greetings.
We have Nicholas, aka the Nikozu.
up.
And now for the guests. Drum roll.
And now, we have two guests with us. Like, we had a random, actually, we had this first guest several times already. I already said his name.
Also known as Terry.
Yeah, because Google can suck both my nuts at this point. Like, I'm so over it.
It
Jonas says, "Oh,
even
now I know your real name. Go fuck yourself. This is not my real name. I will find you, and we will have a discussion over coffee." Okay.
I'm totally calling you Terry from now on.
I love how it actually.
I feel like you should record that and put it on YouTube and make it, and it's gonna be viral. It's gonna be great.
Exactly. I'll have a heated discussion with you over coffee. Maybe we'll get a pastry too. Who knows? I could be hungry. It's all good.
Random. I love how it actually accepted anime as my last name and didn't accept random as your first name.
Well, I mean,
Welcome to my life.
to be fair, that's probably the Americans.
Come on, guys. Introduce
I'm
me.
American.
Clearly the most important guy here.
Yeah, and we have random. That's random. If you didn't hear it yet.
Yeah, we have.
And we also have the other
Now
guy
it's just
that's
me.
on a stream, which is a first actually.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen him on camera before. So.
Same.
Oh, yeah?
I have.
You've seen
I
like
have.
oh yeah, Val has. Yeah, you've seen like hundreds of selfies.
I know.
I've seen the selfies. I've
I
seen the
have
selfies,
seen
but I haven't seen you on stream yet.
Too many selfies. I should not. I have
Wow.
seen things, you guys. I have seen things I should not have seen. And the fanfiction!
Oh God.
Anyway, Jack, welcome! First time! Woo!
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Hello viewers.
This is Jack. He's not actually in center.
Oh, I am Hannah
Yeah.
2.0. Pretty much, I watch everything, so I've got a lot to say.
Should
You're
that?
not Miyamoto. You don't have the time to do that.
I was going to say,
but
Brandon's
Terry-
gonna...
With Terry, I can try.
Yeah, you can try all you want. No one can succeed in being her. It's kind of scary. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just too Hannah say.
Mhm.
And
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's a man now.
in the meantime, our final guest, TipperAnime, who just came from another live stream, has trouble joining ours.
So he's not
Tipper, please fix your I don't know.
He's
Internet
he's
and
going
Google.
to join any second. He's currently trying to fix it because for some reason his Google Chrome isn't working properly. So he'll be here any second. We promise.
He's here. He's here with us in spirit. He's here with us.
He is with us in spirit.
Just think of. I was gonna make a witty remark, but then I realized his profile picture is Nico.
Oh god.
Based on Google Chrome,
Wait,
it's just a
somebody
degree.
say my name?
Not nothing.
Somebody say my name.
No.
No, no one said your name, Nick. We don't want you. We want to talk to you.
No.
Nick, no one has ever said your name.
Also, for those that were here on the first live stream, allow me to pacify all of your anger,
Oh, here we go.
and allow me to make sure that you're all great and beautiful and calm and serene, because I do not allow any soundboards today. Right,
Oh,
Nick?
thank God. Thank
Oh,
God.
Where
God, it's better that way.
Where is the soundboard? I honestly don't
No.
remember where the soundboard is anymore.
It's-
I know. I made sure to not allow it on this hangout. Can we all say thank you, Val? No.
Thank you,
No?
Val.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You don't need that much recognition in your life.
I think we should get this going, guys. I think we should get this going.
Probably.
Do we
We're
have
actually-
Okay, what we will.
to?
We occasionally talk about anime. I think we should start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How will we put it?
Oh my god.
What? Oh,
Oh my God, it's working.
Our Tipper has appeared.
just in time.
I
We
There you
literally
go.
just finished like buying time for you to arrive. It's fine.
Yeah.
oh good.
Nobody noticed.
Wait, so we're live, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
live.
live.
Sorry,
Good. I'm on Internet Explorer. It's fantastic.
Oh, Scott Chrome is not pleased.
No, it's really not.
Did you not sacrifice to him recently?
No, the gods of Google were just angry at me. I think I dissed Google Plus once, and they were like, "Nah, we're shutting you down."
At least they let you use your real name.
Yeah.
I will once again bring up that they denied my request to use my real name.
I think that's going to be like a long
my
burden
God.
trauma for you, Random. Like you're just going to be like every time, I can't use my name.
I
They
hold
do
a
not
grudge.
accept my identity.
For years. Like, this will not, I will not let this die.
We're going to
I
be
am
like
that
80.
angry.
We're going to
I
have
will be that angry 80-year-old man who will bring up a service that will likely no longer exist.
It's going to be all like 3D holograms and stuff, and it's going to be like, no. Random holograms do not exist.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
anime.
I feel
It's
so
gonna be the
left
story you
out.
tell your grandchildren.
Uh,
Oh God. Okay,
Oh,
guys, we
great.
should probably get this going.
yeah, we're probably good.
What we'll be
Anime
doing.
talk. It happens.
Yeah, what we'll be doing today is we'll be going through the any chart list and going through the seasonals that we've watched and talking about how they've been and how we've been liking them. We will for now not do any sequels. We'll not include them for now because
Well, shit,
we
I'll
are
just
not
take
sure
the
how
next
much time
one.
we're going to take to do all the other stuff. So everything that's not a sequel is coming first, and sequels might maybe coming after that. Also, shorts are included.
I have terrible news.
What is terrible news?
My Firefox appears to be crashing.
No!
I am not going to touch it. I am not going to touch anything.
Use Internet Explorer. It's great.
Oh, Val, your first problem is you're trying to do something with Google on Firefox. That's your first
Yeah.
problem. You are angering the base god of Google.
But Chrome was being silly when I tried it on. Look, I think Chrome is being no.
Hey, Chrome's working fine for me.
You
Same.
need Firefox though.
I'm not gonna touch it, and I'm gonna hope and pray. I can't even look at the AnyChat anymore. I'm just gonna sit back and hope.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
opening AnyChat on my phone because Chrome just doesn't like anything. So it's
Good
like, alright,
idea.
this
I
is
didn't
it.
think of that. I'll still be
There
able
you
to
go.
follow around you guys. It's fine. Nothing's
Okay,
gonna go wrong. Are we
Yeah.
still live, by the way? Because
We are still
Yeah,
live.
we are
Yes,
live.
we are still live.
good.
It'll host rotate if
Great.
you drop, Val.
Oh
Good.
god, this is
I'm just
going
gonna
great.
sit here and hope
Oh,
and
dear.
pray. I can't even see you guys anymore, so you guys can be all looking at me angrily and like flipping me off. I don't care. I'm not gonna see it.
Okay. We can still see you though. So,
True.
by the way, Louis, people are
That's
requesting
not.
for
That's
the
not. That's another.
People are requesting for what? My camera?
Yeah.
Fine.
What?
Come on, join the fun.
And now
Okay.
I can't see. And now I can't see Tipper. Damn it!
I've pressed the camera button.
No.
I'm waiting.
Overseeing.
When will Internet Explorer realise?
It's a little bit slow. Just give it. It'll catch on eventually. Let's just carry on with the first thing on the list of any chart, because otherwise we're going to stay here forever.
Yeah, the
It'll
first, thing
appear
we're
at some point.
the first thing we're going to talk about today is Akatsuki no Yona.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
You're a terrible
I'm just
person.
gonna continue to eat breakfast because
Yes, you can continue to eat breakfast random.
I'm not watching very many originals this season. I'm watching lots of sequels.
Yeah, I think that's the thing for most people actually. So who's been watching Akatsuki no Yona except me?
I have.
Me.
I have not.
Okay, so sorry.
I have not. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
You had one
Yeah,
job, Tipper.
No.
I'm not sure about the show itself yet actually, because like it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's a bad show so far. It's just it's not using what it could use. Like it's entertaining, but it's not the best it could be.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
'cause-
What do you mean? I mean, like, in general, it's a pretty solid show, both in story as well as characters.
I think
And animation. Animation's okay.
I don't mind the animation. The animation isn't the best, but it's good enough. I just think that, except for episode 3, like episodes 1 and 2 were just really awkward in terms of characters. I'm not sure. I didn't really get attached to them. Like, as
Well,
much as
one's
I
a murderer, and the other is like, I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about like Suwan. I'm talking mostly
Oh, yeah.
Yona and Hawk.
You guys,
Yes.
Mozilla Crash Reporter. It has crashed. I'm not sure. It might have crashed. Hello? Oh
You're still
god.
here. You're still here.
The live is still here. The live is
No,
still
I'll
here.
just
You're still here.
if the stream just goes away, it's because Val crashed.
For
Yep.
fuck's sake, Firefox, you had one job.
This is why I stopped using Firefox.
Why is no
Oh,
browser
this is
working
the
with us
best stream
today?
ever.
I'm so done. So done with. Yes, I got it. Oh god. Oh jeez. I'm already in.
Oh.
Oh god.
Hello?
There's two of him now.
There's two of you now.
I'm so confused.
You know, I cannot even. I don't.
We've got past Val and present Val at the moment. Where's future
Yeah.
Val?
He'll be around in a minute.
Alright, good.
I'm sure. He's hacking to the gate.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
We're back to one Val. We're back to one Val. That's
Good.
good.
Good. I've merged.
Okay, good.
You've done the fusion dance with yourself.
Everything still seems live. So has the stream just continued through this entire
Yeah,
thing?
it's
It's fine.
Like,
I think the stream has continued.
I don't know what kind of wizardry that Firefox is using, but I want some of it. Right, Akatsuki no Yona, we were talking about it. Let's continue. Nothing happened,
Yeah.
right? It's all great.
This might have been the best start to a live stream ever. Just saying. This is almost as bad as the first one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there was the soundboard in the first one, so I mean,
Yeah.
Do I need to
That's
grab
what I'm
my
saying.
foot
Almost.
again? Do I need to grab my foot again?
No, please.
No.
God, no, not this time.
no.
No,
No.
feet this time.
See, I can tolerate food porn, but I can't tolerate foot porn.
So Akatsuki no Yona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was just like, somebody please continue, because I can't.
Akatsuki no Yona, once again.
I
Yeah.
personally say that it's a rather great show for what it is. It's well, I'm actually not sure. Like, is the Coco Empire is that historically correct? It feels like a
I
historical
don't
anime.
think it is. I don't think it is. It seems to be somewhere set in Korea because the names are Korean. So
Mhm.
I have no. And other than that, I have no idea. Like
Hmm,
I don't even know why the fuck they're set in Korea. Like
To be fair, it's called King Ill. Might be
Oh, God.
the
was that
ancestor.
foreshadowing? Was that foreshadowing?
Perhaps the entire anime is just a jab at Let's not even go there. Let's just.
Yeah, like Soo-won and Hak is definitely Korean, so.
I personally like really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to seeing the other channels be introduced.
I'm actually, don't get me wrong, I'm actually enjoying it, especially like the end of episode 2. I thought it to be really cool, and episode 3 was really cool. What I think is rather weird right now is just how it jumps around in its timeline. And I'm not sure how much I'm reading this so far, because like the way it jumps around is just a lot. So.
Tipper wants to make pictures of us.
No.
Oh, God, please don't.
My webcam.
Okay. I was like, okay.
Oh,
It's at the top. At the top, there should be like.
I know, I've
5.
pressed it. It says it's on, but it's not.
Click on the gear and see if it's like a different camera or something. I don't know.
No, it's on the right one.
Oh God.
Val, there are
That's
very
sad.
few people who have 2 webcams to choose from.
Yeah. Some
Look
of us
at
aren't
you
as
being
HD.
fancy.
Keep in mind, we aren't the rich people.
Oh yeah, of course that's true.
Although I do have the option of another.
It's coming.
The poor people.
There it
Oh,
is.
God.
There it is.
Right. Anyway, Akatsuki no Yona, can we have like we should probably like conclude that and move on.
Yeah. We
Final
really don't have
thoughts,
that much time,
guys.
unfortunately.
It is. I'm not watching it, but from what I've gathered, it's not that brilliant.
I would say it's good. It definitely has potential to be really, really cool. Like from what I've seen, like it's moving into a really cool direction, especially from. Val, what are you doing?
Did you not notice? He was trying to make a segue to a Maki Brilliant Park.
Whoops.
That was.
I'm done.
I'm
so
just
used
watching
to
Random
Nick-
shake his head.
It's on the table. I'm done.
This has officially gone off the rails.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Look, rule number 1 of the Otaku Dimension: there are no rails.
No.
Yeah.
We think there are, but they were lost in the war.
And
Oh God.
rule number 2: always leave
No
the second-
sandboard.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm so used to Nick making absolutely terrible segues that I didn't even realize he made a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was not no.
It was a good one. God.
The
That
candy
thing was
works
better than
for the
usual.
bottom
I
of
refuse to
everyone.
call that a brilliant segue. See, it's the
Did
same
you
type of
say brilliant,
segue.
Val?
It's terrible. It's the same type of segue.
Oh.
There is no good way to put it unless you go like full British and be like, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Hey guys, are you watching a
I
Maki
mean,
Park? Because I'm not.
That's the British guy here.
You're not.
Okay.
No, I'm
so-
not. I'm waiting until it's done. I'll just marathon it.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Okay.
The Magi Brilliant Park. Who is watching it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Me.
It's so good.
It's done by the same mangaka who did Full Metal Panic.
I
Duh.
know.
It's gonna be really
It's not a mangaka though. It's
It's
the
gonna be
author.
brilliant.
whatever. You know what I mean. It's 9:22. I woke up maybe an hour ago. Don't expect me to get my terms right. I can't get them right when I'm awake.
So, I like Amagi. I really like it, especially episode 4, I think it was, the latest one.
Yeah.
Wait, episode 4's out yet. Fuck.
Yeah, it is.
episode
Yeah.
4.
Actually, yeah. Go watch it afterwards.
Yeah, same.
I'm really liking Amagi. It isn't anything special, I would say, but it is very enjoyable and good.
It's got its own swing on stuff because it's like, yeah, it's in a theme park. Not many anime set in a theme park, really, are they? But
Yeah, true.
in terms of comedy and things, it's following a sort of rom-com sort of formula, which
Mhm.
I'm fine with. None of the
Okay.
characters are that unique, but I do enjoy the main guy. I think he's
Oh,
really
and
funny.
He's the best part of the
Yeah,
show.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's the best part of the show.
Guys, I'm just saying the Fire Elemental is best girl.
She is. Everyone.
Wait,
She
who?
is.
Oh, Fire
Yes.
Element.
Fire
Fire.
Elemental. Taylor is worth that on me.
You have me intrigued.
On that with me.
It's going to be hard to wait till the end of the season.
Mm.
But I know the guy's writing style, and I know that if I try watching it weekly, I'm going to tear my hair out. It's like watching Psychopaths weekly.
Oh, dude, I have put that on hold already. Like, I don't know how can you watch that weekly.
I'm still watching it weekly. I guess I'm a
Yeah,
masochist.
same.
Blame my girlfriend. It's her fault. All her fault.
Oh. See, my biggest problem with Amagi is it's a small problem. It's not even a problem, but you know how like they show the four fairies, right? The four elemental fairies.
Mhm.
I think it's in episode 2 or 3, and like we're all magical creatures, and it's all great, and it's all fantasy land, and it's beautiful things, and then episode 2 or 3 is like detachable wings, and I was like, I thought you were a real fairy. Detachable wings just broke me.
10 out of fairy, 0 out of 10. You heard it here first.
Val, for like a fraction of a second, I thought you were going to say detachable penis, and this was going to be the best
Whoa! Quickly, edit it out in the 20-second delay. Yeah, no, can't be bothered.
Just for like a split second there.
Detachable. Yeah, no.
Oh god.
So no, I'm not even disappointed. No.
So I think
Right.
with about the Magi.
See, random. That was a very sexual statement. You know what show is really sexual? Cross Age.
That
Cross
was
Edge.
Fuck's
That was
sake. That
that was
works. That's actually a decent segue.
that was a Nicholas
Yeah.
segue.
I
That
feel
was
like a 7 out of 10 on that one. Not bad. That's the wrong type of sexual, though.
It's the wrong
Yeah,
type
it
of
It's the
Yuri.
right type of sexual, apparently. Like,
It's the wrong type of Yuri.
Mhm.
It makes me want to take a shower, but not in the right way.
well.
There you go.
To be fair, I mean the aggressor is dead already, so it's fine.
Were we avoiding spoilers, or were we gonna actually like talk about shit?
Dude, it's just fucking Cross Edge. Why would we avoid spoilers?
Okay, fair enough. Spoiler.
There's gonna be
Awful.
if you guys care for Crossange, then mute
first off,
your stream till like after because we're gonna have a discussion.
Also, you have terrible taste in anime.
Yeah.
Spoiler finger.
I still love
Yes.
you.
Sure. Spoiler finger.
Spoiler finger.
Can you not see my finger?
Why don't-
Yeah.
No,
We all
you
good?
are still better than I. You are still better than I, Tipper.
Okay.
Okay, it's the
Why
cross
did
edge.
they have to kill 4 people for character growth? This is worse than a comic got killed. That's violent.
I know. I know. I had
Random.
like back in episode 1 and 2. In episode 1 and 2. Like I admit, I was like, look, they killed the mom and they killed Coco. It was like I was expecting the end of episode 2. Like, look, we've had her being a bitch for so far, but she's seen somebody die because of her, like in front of her eyes. So I'm guessing that's going to be the trigger for a slow transformation into a little bit more likable character, right?
No,
That would be
bro,
interesting.
we're gonna do it in an hour.
But then
episode-
episode 3 happened, and it's like, yo, you know about those plot device deaths? Let's throw in 2 more!
Why do you think I said, why did 4 people have to die for character growth? When exactly 1 person has to die for character growth in a comic got killed. I never thought I'd actually see forced character growth through character death be worse than a comic got killed. I never thought that was going to happen, and it has happened. Thank you, Based Sunrise.
Damn.
This to me every time.
Shots
But
fired.
I don't understand that. But you guys are like, oh, episode 3 is the best out of all 3. I would disagree because 1, it has more pointless character deaths. 2, all of a sudden, Anji, instead of having a slow process like usually would be the case, no, she's just like, oh, you know what? I'm done being a bitch. I'm just gonna be a delightful little panda now. No.
I wouldn't say panda.
Exactly.
But-
What you,
But yeah, she literally goes like, "Oh yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm not a bitch anymore. Yay!"
Magic! It's the light of mana.
She flipped her bitch switch. All of her life, all it is flipping a bitch switch.
Yeah.
See, I liked the first 2 episodes because I felt it had potential. Yes, there was the death of Coco, and I felt, look, if that's going to be everything, like I was expecting from that point on, she's going to start developing, but not all of a sudden.
Okay, yeah. I still would argue that episode 3 was better than the first 2 episodes because there at least was something called character growth, period. She had 0 character growth in the first 2 episodes, which was a major problem I had. There was also a lot less pointless rapey Yuri, which, you know, is you know, hey, if you're into rapey Yuri, go for it, dude. But that doesn't do it for me at all.
I
Rapey
literally thought when you were doing this, I thought you were going to do that. I was like, what?
No, this isn't rapey Yuri. No. I'm not gonna
I was
make
like, I don't think that's how rapey Yuri works.
Val, don't break my illusions. One of them is Buta. It's gotta be.
Oh god damn it.
I would still argue for episode 3 that okay, I agree with your points, Random, but it still got worse because it's like, hey, cliche of MacGuffin mech that the main character gets out of nowhere.
Oh, no, it was so bad.
That's something that's completely normal for a mech, though. Like, that's what every single mech out there does.
It was still bad. Don't get me wrong. It was just better than the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
All I'm hoping now is that they won't be like at the end of the anime. They're gonna be like, you had the light of mana all along, but it took a certain condition to awaken it.
Val, don't
Because I will.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. You already know that's what's gonna happen. Don't spoil it.
I really hope that someone's gonna happen. I'm just gonna.
The other option is that she founds her own country and kingdom where all the Norma can live happily ever after.
Oh god.
Tipper, you're using base rig. I love you. You get like a gold star.
Oh god, Tipper,
This is the best I can do, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Fade. Oh, Tipper.
For everyone wanting to know my face, yeah, I am a cute anime girl.
Use the red panda.
Hey, Joe, how can I be a cute anime girl as well? Please tell me. Please teach me.
I think you need to download the thingy as something
Yeah,
really
It's beautiful.
It's you can get it on Steam.
That's what I
Base rig. I believe it's $20. It's well worth your money. Although
I
if
think
you want
Random's been a cat before.
I've been a samurai cat. I've been a red panda. I've been a demon lord. I've been like all of
There's
them.
so many good ones. I always either go as cute anime girl, Midori-chan, or I go as the cat. I might switch later, but I'm gonna stick as this for now. This is my true form.
I don't know. I think the phrase is, this isn't even your final form.
Yeah, it isn't.
The
Okay.
whole screen's gone black for me. Like, I can't see anything.
That's exactly what I had. That's exactly what I had. It's just gonna stay away from it. It's gonna crash on its own leisure, and it's gonna come back magically. Just don't worry about it. It's
Okay.
So have all the points on cross-angle been made?
Okay, guys.
Again, episode 3 ruined it for me, so I mean.
Episode 3 made it so it was almost watchable because there was character growth. It was still shit.
I'm actually having somewhat higher hopes for it now, like after episode 3, because I hope that Andy's actually somewhat of an enjoyable character from here on.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it, but well, hope never dies, I guess.
Yeah.
I still don't understand, like, what you're saying with, like, oh, I liked episode 3 more because it actually had character development. But from one to the other, that's not really, I mean, that's not even really worth it. I personally enjoyed 1 and 2 more because I expected her to take more time, like, showing her, yes, she's a bitch, but she's had all of that, like, all of the wrong morals, like, for our world, wrong morals, ingrained due to her being raised in the kingdom of Misurugi, whatever the hell's what, and I was expecting her, like, her not changing that quickly was like, oh, so she's actually a rather headstrong character, and she's strong in her beliefs. But in episode 3 was like, hey, nope, fuck you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would give Cross End 1 more episode, and if I really just dislike still everything about it, I will jump ship. And that's rare for me to happen, to jump ship on an anime.
I'll give it probably another episode or 2 because it's a double core, so I give those like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah,
so,
same.
I mean, if it's still awful, I'll probably still watch it because I like watching train wrecks as they just like come rolling into the station. It's fantastic.
Oh,
Epic Cats.
Yeah, you're not really selling the show to me, to be honest. I haven't watched it,
Oh,
but
If you don't like mecha, you're not gonna like this, and it's pretty
Yeah,
bad mecha at that. Although the mech
Oh,
design's
dude.
great, I love the mech design.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the
I
mechs are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would buy a model of that. Like I would put it
Yeah.
right next to waifu over there.
Which one though? Assault mode? No, like actually like.
I want one that I can move back and forth. Yeah.
Transforming.
Yeah, like a transform. It's basically Transformers, but then Japan.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, but seriously, those mechs are awesome. Like seriously, just a
Yeah.
like flying motorcycle that just turns into a mech, and then you can turn it back into like.
Okay,
a flying
we all
motorcycle.
know the reason
Yeah.
that it's piloted in that pose. We all know the
Yeah.
reason.
Yep.
It's called plot. It's called plot.
Okay.
That show is full of plot.
Yeah.
Let me just say.
Oh, okay. So, with all the fan service in the show, you would expect it to be done by Hoods Entertainment. A show which is actually done by Hoods Entertainment is Deto Shokan.
Data Shokan no Hitsukai.
We should just hire Jack for.
Okay, that was like a 4 out of 10 on Twitch.
Jack, I'm sorry. Are you interested in a place in the Otaku dimension? Don't worry, we'll deal with Nicholas. We'll deal with Nicholas, but like, there's a free spot.
That's fine, guys.
We need a,
I can
we need a
totally
segue person.
all of the segues, yes.
Oh,
Good.
God.
I'm sorry
Good.
for that.
Has anybody watched Data Shokan? No?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Who's watching it?
Me.
Raise your hand.
I haven't watched it.
Tipper,
I've only
raise
seen
your
the OP
paw.
and I didn't like
Raise
it.
your paw.
Tipper, do
My
you have
paws
a
down.
paw?
I don't have a paw. It doesn't. One day I'll track my hands as well. It'll be beautiful.
So are you watching as well or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm barely watching anything this season compared to most, even though the season's like honestly seems a lot better than ones
Yeah,
that
it
we've had
really
this
is,
year.
actually.
That's true. Like I found myself like at the start of the fall season, I was like, there's not really much that jumps out of it. And then I watched like the first episode of pretty much everything. I was like, I've never been so wrong.
I've
Yeah, it was
purposely
the same
not
for me,
been
actually.
watching first episodes like I normally do because I'm like, I don't want to have to pick up another show which is good. I'll watch it when I've got more time.
There's some seriously good stuff this season.
Yeah, for me, it's Holidays just started, so that was pretty.
Unfortunately, we haven't talked about any of them yet.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
the Daito Shokan no Hitsujikai.
Yeah, who's watching that actually? Like only Val
watching
and
it.
Jack, right?
Yeah.
I personally find it a rather, I mean, like animation-wise, I can't really, again, like animation is not my forte, but I don't really see anything like that's severely lacking in terms of animation. And otherwise, I really like the concept, and I was gonna say like a male version of Free-chan from Kawaiso, from Boku no Mina Kawaiso, but it's not entire. I don't know. Look, it's got books and it's got libraries and it's got clubs and it's got mystery, and I'm just like sold.
I don't know. The thing for me was just like it just didn't look any interesting to me, so I didn't pick it up. It kind of looks like a basic harem. For some
Mhm.
reason.
No,
Like
no.
that fan service show.
That's kind of what I saw.
See, I wouldn't. From what I don't know. Like I might have just missed it because usually fan service just goes straight over my head if I'm interested in the story. But from what I can recall, there's no fan service or any harem-like like aside from like there are girls, but there's not any harem-like aspects otherwise. They're just a group of friends and they do things and quests kind of things. And I don't think it can be considered a harem, at least not from what I've seen.
I haven't seen it. That's just like that was just my initial thought when I saw
Well,
it. in the
you should watch it. Don't
We'll all
I
trust
have
Val.
so much stuff I've picked up already. Like
Don't let
I think
yourself
it's 25
guide.
shows at this point.
Don't let
Maybe
yourself
when
be guided by prejudice.
29 over
Follow
here.
the shadow.
maybe I'll watch it if I drop something else.
You already dropped
Oh,
something.
we'll get onto that
Yeah,
later.
but I picked up something for Terraformers, so.
Hmm.
Okay, so Daito Shokan is okay. Is basically
It
what's
is.
being said.
Yeah,
What do you think, Jack?
I like it. I definitely agree with what you said about there's not really any like fan service whatsoever, and it doesn't. I don't know. Like, okay, like I would agree. It doesn't feel as you would expect a harem to feel. So like, I wouldn't like say
It's
that
even-
it's a harem.
It's not even classified as a harem. I'm looking at it right now. It's classified as romance in school. It's not a harem.
Yeah, but
It's like that typical rom-com-ish, where it's like, hey,
Yeah,
cool
that,
comedy.
yeah, kinda.
No, but it's not like it's not a harem. Like it's not a harem at all. It doesn't have fan service, and it's pretty great. Just go,
yeah.
Okay.
go watch it. Val seal of approval.
I might try it out actually. I'm thinking about it right now, but not before the season ends, probably.
Okay, so you know what does have fan service? Denkigai no Honya-san.
What?
Nick, you
Wait, what? No.
don't you dare steal my job. Okay, so
Hey, this is my
the
job
other
to
one-
be This is originally
Shut
my
up.
job.
Yeah, but I'm better.
Bad
would
luck
let
with
that-
Sonic
But I'm
Rays.
better at it, Nick. Nick,
Not
I'm
anymore,
better at
Nick.
it.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so the one we just talked about, I can't say it, is in a school.
Denkigai no Honya-san.
Yes, and in school you have books, and and in Dekai ga no Honya-san there are books. And these books
Yes.
are manga. It's in a manga
Not just
store.
any normal books.
Yeah,
Arrow books.
exactly. Those
Yeah.
kind of books.
That show is just I don't know.
These kinds of books.
Why do you have an arrow book?
These kinds of
That's right.
advertisements. Go read this.
Just
You
now,
want me to go grab mine? I have a stack.
Oh god.
that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't
It's
surprise
just
me
Monster
one bit.
Musume. Like, it's just Monster Musume. That's it.
I'm annoyed.
Oh god.
10 out of 10. Best boobs in a manga ever.
Yeah.
I would kill for it to be an anime. It won't ever happen.
Wow.
Best
God.
anime.
I'm just saying, Tipper's cat face was just perfect for that just like
Perfect, really. That's awful.
Man, not saying anything sucks.
That was a pun.
that wasn't actually. I just said perfect, but
Uh-huh.
I naturally purr.
Of course you do, of course you do.
Tipper, I think you need to turn it on because it's always staring at the camera.
So
I love how it stares at the camera. That's the best part.
It derps so hard. It's great. It doesn't track quite right.
Mm. So who's watching Denki Guy?
I am. It's pretty great to be honest.
I am.
Like
It is, isn't it?
it's fun.
it's not a perfect show. Like there's a ton of it like that's not very good. Like there's a ton of moments where the comedy doesn't really hit, but like when the comedy hits, it's actually really fun.
Oh yeah. It's fun. That's it. It's just a fun show.
Yeah.
See, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Lucky Star in a way.
I have not seen Lucky.
I wouldn't say Lucky Star.
Whoa, you gotta
I
be careful with
wouldn't
those
say
accusations, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'd say it's more like
And from like the feel, like
I'm
Lucky
not sure
Star's,
if
Lucky Star's light-hearted feel is kind of a little bit is also present in Denki High. Denki
yeah,
Guy. So I was
but
like,
I would. I'm not sure if this is like a good comparison because I'm really unsure about this. But if anyone has seen Norin, I'd kind of compare it to that,
Oh, Jonas.
just in a less extreme manner.
Jonas.
Dude, Norin is
No,
amazing.
Why? Jonas, why?
It's amazing. I love that show so
Why?
much. But
I've only seen
kind
one
of compared to
scene from
that. Oh god, just
don't know
it's in a
what-
less. It's just less in the Norin, but it's just. I think it's just like from the humor. It's it's kind of the same. Is that a right comparison? Have you seen Norin? Because I'm really unsure about it.
I have.
I haven't. I've seen like people talk about it on Twitter, but
It's a really fun show. You should if you haven't seen Norin, you should check it out. It's
No,
But
don't listen
be
to it.
prepared. Like don't watch it alone. Better watch it alone. Don't
Watch it alone.
don't have your
Watch
parents
it
watching
alone.
you
Watch
watching it.
episode
Jonas.
1 alone.
Jonas, Norin or High School DxD? Which one's best?
Norin is better. Norin is so much better.
Really?
Oh my
Venom-
god, I need to pick up the
I
show
haven't even
now.
seen DxD yet.
There you go. Oh. Is it better than To Love Through Darkness, though? That's the big question here.
Is anything worse than
Well-
Two Love Through Darkness?
Love with Darkness is seriously like borderline hentai.
I've watched the
There's
first
nothing
Love
borderline
Through,
about it.
What?
Like, I may as well just go to my hentai drawer and pop one of those in because they'll be more entertaining. At least I get to see, boobs.
Random, keep your hands where I can see them.
Well, Darkness has boobs.
No, I'm not going to put my hands in
Till Over
them.
Darkness has boobs. It has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about Norrin.
Actual plot, not butts. Like actual plot.
The thing about Norrin is it doesn't have like excessive fan service, but it has certain scenes that are very, very graphic. Like that you could technically already classify as hentai. So.
Are you talking about the one scene, the infamous scene with the teacher?
I'm talking about episode 1. Yeah, Becky.
Wait, of what? Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys.
You should, anyway, watch Norrin. Norrin is amazing. Like.
So don't tell me Warao.
What?
So don't tell me Warao. I know nothing, so I just said that.
Don't tell anyone out. Who's watching Don't Tell Anyone Out?
I am.
I'm not.
Watching everything.
I don't even know this show. I haven't seen anything on this.
I'm tired of being based in the Meiji after the Bakamatsu. I'm done. I'm not watching it ever.
No.
It's just like
Kenshin, we're done here.
No, Don't Tell Anyone Out. Like, if you're not watching, I'd really recommend it because it's very interesting and it's not his. Wait, actually, is it classified as historical? I'm not sure. Let me quickly.
Yes, I think it is.
Yes, action historical shoujo.
Yes, JoJo. That's pretty much what like turned me off. Because it looked like just another reverse harem.
No, it's not.
No,
that's not a reverse
That's
harem
not
because that's not
reverse
even a female.
Oh.
That's not even a female. It's
I'd
about.
like to see a female pictured in the thumbnail. I'm sure we just haven't met her yet.
That person is pertinent to the plot, but it's not a reverse harem, not at all. It focuses around the search for.
It's just a bunch of Bishonens. That's why it's shoujo.
I guess that's but they're more than just. They're more than just like pretty boys and like in dresses. Basically, it's so interesting. It's about the 3 Cloud brothers and a prison in the middle of a lake, and they're apparently like the gatekeepers kind of sort of thingy that like carry the ferry people, and it's so good. I like it so much. Usually I'm not that big about historical anime, but something about it just it speaks to me. It speaks to me right here.
So I was looking at the studio that did this because I was like, I really don't recognize that name at all, right?
Isn't this the first work?
No, it's not at all. It's not at all. These are the same
people.
people who did Nozaki-kun last season.
What?
Apparently so,
They also
yeah.
did Love Lab. Oh god, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, they did Love Lab as well.
They did Yuri.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm looking, right, and a lot of their stuff is actually comedy or romance or just like general slice of life. Whereas this show is like action historical, isn't it? So.
They did good job. I need to watch this now.
It kind of has like it kind of
did
feels a
11
little bit like
Nights
slice
of
of life, a little bit, but then like in a historical setting.
Yeah, they've done one series like for like 3 seasons, which is actual historical actually. So maybe they're quite rounded studio. But yeah, I'm quite tempted by this work. It looks quite interesting.
I'd really
I've seen
recommend
nobody
it.
talk about it though. I've seen
Yeah,
nobody.
neither
Yeah,
have I,
that's the other
actually.
thing. I've seen basically no one talk about it.
Yeah.
I
I
spam
think
about it
no
on
one would ever
Twitter.
talk to.
Don't you guys follow my tweets? I've been spamming about it on Twitter
No.
every week.
When I go to work for 10 hours, I don't look at my tweets when I get home. I look at the first like hour of tweets and I just move on with my life.
He opens that
Other
drawer,
things to do.
that hentai drawer.
Just that drawer. I'm just like,
Hey now, that drawer also happens to have my computer repair tools, so there's a legitimate reason for me to be in that drawer.
So that's why you call them.
uh-huh.
No, like literally, it's my computer repair tools. I use them to repair computers.
Oh god.
So,
I'll check it out again, like at some point in time if I have time.
Yeah, so I'll probably check it out like during winter break.
No,
Yeah,
I'd really recommend to watch it. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
I will. It sounds interesting. You know what else is interesting?
No, Nick.
No, Nick, stop
I've
it,
got
stop
this,
it,
I've
no.
got this.
Nick is just desperately
I'm
trying.
gonna do the best segue ever. Ready?
Yes.
Here's what we're talking
Yes.
about.
Put it.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. We're talking about Saber.
Okay.
We're talking about Fate.
There you go.
You guys, I had an awesome segue. You ruined it.
Do it anyway, Jack. Come on.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, Nick.
Val, can you say the name again? Because I can't say it.
Don't anyone
Don't
else.
anywhere.
That one. Okay, that is actually a pretty good work. So I'm just saying this, you guys, it'll be fate that you will watch it. Anyway, on to the next show. Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works.
You actually thought about that?
Are you
Okay.
Are you saying it's your fate to stay there watching it all night long? It's
Okay, the segues are never going to work. Do we actually need to talk about things like legitimately? Do we actually need to talk about this?
Okay. Look,
It's exactly what we've been waiting for.
Okay, look, I
Yes.
could do a
So
segue.
good.
No.
My waifu is gorgeous. Who cares about the rest?
Favor is
Oh my
indeed
gosh,
very
it's
good.
animated so well. It makes me
Yeah.
cry every time.
I was fan, like, if anyone is following me on Twitter and was on Twitter while I was watching episode 0, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
Because I fangasmed really hard. Like, it's
It's so good.
good. It's so, like,
I will quote myself. I can find the actual quote having to do with having to do with my Shimapon and Archer. That's all I have to say. Find it on my Twitter at randomsama613.
I mean, Saber's a pretty good waifu,
Good.
but Berserker's best waifu.
So good.
It's true.
Okay,
Berserker is best waifu.
Berserker is West Waifu, yes.
can you imagine him in a wedding dress?
Yes, I can. It's amazing. He looks so beautiful. It's everything he ever wanted. The veil covers his craggy face. You can see his long, flowing hair.
I just imagine him just being like, "Oh, it's all I ever wanted," and then he throws the bouquet,
Oh,
and it lands
You know,
somewhere.
a strapless mermaid-style dress. It really accentuates his figure.
Oh god.
My random, you know a lot about wedding dresses. Pray do tell.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay,
Well, now we know what he does in his spare time.
I have spare time. Where is it? Where'd it go?
okay. So
When he
basically,
can
Fate is Amazing done.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. If you don't know about Fate Stay Night, where have you been?
Yeah, what have you what
What
are you
have
doing?
you been
Like,
living in?
go watch it right now. It's so good.
Well, yeah,
watching it.
it's everything that we wanted so far.
Yeah, it's-
Episode 2 slowed down with an info dump, but that was expected. That's exactly like the visual novel.
Yeah.
And episode 3 is going to start off with Berserker fucking some shit up. I'm looking forward to
I'm
it.
so hyped. Like, man,
Berserker.
I mean, Ilya is here. Ilya is here, just without Yuri
Jonas,
this
your
time.
waifu,
Can I just
go to
say
work.
it feels weird looking at Ilya not animated by Silverlink?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's really weird.
I know.
It's like where is
Give me my Yuri back.
where's you where's your adorableness and the Yuri?
Although they did keep her eye design at least. So, in case you didn't notice that, they did keep the way that they did the eyelashes. So, they kept that part. I think they kind of just like called up Silverlink, like, "Hey, can we borrow your character design sheets?" And just like, like we'll do them ourselves, but we just want to borrow these, just for consistency's sake, of course.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
of course.
But
I
yeah,
appreciate
it's
the
been great.
animation, but I still haven't gotten around to watching it because I've only watched the Studio Dean from Fate Stay Night, I think, and I still haven't
Yes,
gotten around to like
Dean.
watching all the Fate series in order.
You should watch this one first.
Yeah, you should probably watch this one first.
Like, this,
Well,
like
Fate- told me to
isn't
watch
it first
Zero
Fate
first.
Zero and then Fate Stay
you
Night?
can watch Zero first as well. I think that it'll give you some more context, arguably. But I
Yeah.
watched the Studio Dean version first.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so did I.
Okay, you people, just because I'm all confused now, because isn't it usually like I asked it before and they said first do Zero, then do Stay Night, and then do Unlimited Blade Works. But now you guys are saying, oh, first watch Stay Night.
It's subjective. It's kind of
Yeah,
personal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works either way. It works either way, but
Yeah.
I did Fate Stay Night first, and I
I've
enjoyed
watched
it a
the
lot.
Dean series fully. What order should I now watch the other things? Just tell me now.
Fate Zero Unlimited Blade Works, the one that's airing. Don't watch the movie. The movie does not exist.
Yeah. The movie is now in my my giveaway box. It needs to go away. I do own the 2006 version, which I'd say actually watch the 2006 version first before you watch anything else, because you can't watch it after you watch the potable version.
Isn't 2006 is the Dean one, right?
Did.
Yeah, 2006 is Dean.
I've already seen that one. That's the one that I've already
Okay.
Okay, Val, then
not-
you need to watch Zero, and then the one that's currently airing.
I'd say
And after
watch
that,
the
there's
one
the
that's
big
currently airing first. Because you've already... Like, I mean, you've already...
This isn't helping you guys!
This is why I haven't watched No Fate, Val. I just get so fucking confused.
Okay, Val.
This is why I haven't watched it. This is literally why I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, Val.
This is why I have trust
It
issues.
literally depends on you right now. Do you
Yeah,
want to watch prequel? Do you want to watch the prequel, or do you want to watch a better route, a better just everything of the Dean one?
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want a prequel, or do you want
What's
kind of
the
same
order
story
for it to make
but
sense? What's the argument for it to make like I got the principle from like the Dean thing that I watched. I got the principle from Fate Stay Night of like the entire Holy Grail war and
Did watch
stuff.
Zero.
But there was
Yeah, I'd say watch Zero just because.
I'd
You've already
say
seen
watch
Dean,
Zero.
watch Zero
so
because
Zero,
you get a
Stay
lot of-
Night, and Unlimited.
I'd say actually Stay Night.
Stay Night,
and the-
Stay Night, Zero.
You've already seen Stay Night. You've already seen the original. So go to Zero, then go now to Unlimited
Let me
Blade,
agree
the
with
one that's currently airing.
I'd actually argue completely different here because like I think that Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is gonna be worse in terms of writing and everything than Fate Zero. That's what I think at least because Fate Zero I don't think it's gonna be as good because like Fate Zero was amazing and Fate Night has better animation, but I think the writing is gonna be worse. So I'd say watch Fate Night first and then watch Fate Zero.
Okay.
That's what I
Wait, no, no.
Alright.
like it's completely subjective what you want to do.
You guys, we're like in a hot fiery discussion here, but we should stop now and go to Garo because
Yeah, probably.
to
Oh, that was a good segue. Good move. Good one. Good one.
and that's how you do a segue.
Fuck you, Val.
So, as our resident tokusatsu person, how's Garo done?
It's been very good, and especially since just episode 3, Saruba. His voice is the same voice actor.
Yeah, it's for me like as someone that hasn't watched any Garo before this, I
Yeah,
don't
same.
like it. I
Ooh.
didn't
Depends.
enjoy it very much.
It depends.
I'm
Yeah,
loving it
so-
personally.
I just
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm
get.
really
I
liking
just
it.
I'm not sure why. I just can't get into it. It's
It's so
It's
over the
not my
top
thing.
that I can't not like it. It's so over the top. That's what I like about it.
I know. I haven't
right,
seen
we're gonna
Garo
get into that
myself.
later.
I didn't even know there was like a live action. Like Nicholas told me, there's a live action for this. I was like, what? Like,
Yeah,
this,
same.
It's based off live action.
I
And
know.
apparently there's more banging in it, which I didn't
Oh,
even know
good.
was physically possible.
Good. I didn't even know that. But I personally like. First of all, the animation, like the opening, the opening of the series is different. That I've seen it somewhere before, but I don't know where. But it feels very. The art style of the opening is very different, but I really like it.
I
And
love the art style. The art style
know
is
it-
so
Oh,
good.
the art's gorgeous.
I don't like the opening itself, but I love the art style.
I'm gonna
I don't
probably.
remember the opening.
I love the opening.
You don't remember
remember
anything.
opening,
That's
Jack.
fine.
I don't remember the opening. I'm sorry.
I prefer
guys.
the ending
I tried.
between the two.
Yeah,
For the
I don't
ending.
remember. I don't remember that either.
Like the entire setting is straight up my alley, which is probably also why I like it. But I was really surprised when I saw the first Garo transform, like the first Makai Knight transformation, because I was like, I don't know why,
It's
but
so simple. It's so simple.
that CGI, I personally feel that the CGI is really good. It's
It
really
is.
fluent.
Really?
It's really fluent CGI.
Well, CGI is always fluent. That's the thing.
For CGI standards, it's good CGI.
Mm.
I think the biggest problem with the CGI is because of the art style they chose, the map it chose overall, they clash a lot more, and the CGI stands out
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually a
Yeah,
stylistic
it does.
choice on their part. I think it's a stylistic choice, and I can appreciate it for what it is. It's just that it really stands out, and because of the way they do two different animation styles.
I don't think it's a bad thing for the CGI to stand out though, because I mean I feel it works really well, especially in the combat sequences. I was looking at that and I replayed it because I wanted to see it again because I was just like, This is so pretty.
I don't know. I think like CGI. I haven't really seen any CGI yet that I liked. I think the closest I've come to that is Gatchaman Crowds, because it just blends in so well. But
Well, you
I
say
haven't
that.
seen.
You say that a lot of shows just use like really small CGI things like in the
Yeah.
background, which you never even notice.
Yeah.
Like so
Well,
many shows do
I've
that.
noticed
A lot of them do,
like
like,
recently,
crowds.
like several times.
Yeah.
So many shows.
Background crowds
I've
are
noticed
often
recently,
CGI.
like even shows like Kimiuso or something. I think even Fate Stay Night has been using a lot of background CGI in terms of people walking and everything, and it just looks really bad.
Parasite has also been using CGI for like students walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've been seeing it a
Yes.
lot more. They're just starting because it's cheaper than drawing it. It's,
yeah, exactly. That's why. And
You can basically use
I
a
just-
stock scene and kind of mess with it and just use it as background movement because that way you don't have to focus on that. You can focus on what's in the foreground.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm fine with that.
The problem
I'm
is
fine
that
with that as well.
sometimes-
I just don't like CGI being used in as like
Characters.
for Big Macs and characters in the foreground, stuff in the
Yeah,
foreground.
it's any CGI in the foreground. Just at the moment, at the current development we are with it, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
As a
well, at
huge
least-
Love Live fan, CGI doesn't work.
As a
Yeah.
fan of that, I've had to put up with CGI for years.
Yeah. Same,
Like I've been dealing with
same,
it since
random,
Recross
same.
Frontier in 2007.
Yeah,
Just I'm over
same.
it.
Yeah.
We're not like the only
I'm
hand drawn
used
mechs
to
we're gonna get are primary Gundam, and I don't necessarily think that
Yeah.
this primary Gundam looks good, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
Also kept nerfed.
Yeah.
Also
So
figured it
ba-
out.
so basically, to wrap this up, because we need to quickly
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about girlfriend?
Goro
Yes,
is
we're
mixed.
going to talk about
Yeah.
girlfriend now.
Yes. Jonas.
Girlfriend.
I mean, really,
Where we go into,
Yuri and
before we go into the beta, we need to wrap up Goro. Basically, it's a mixed. It's a mix for everybody.
If you like crazy over-the-top action sequences, you'll
Yeah,
probably
well,
like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just if you're a Tokusatsu fan in general, you'll really
Just
like
like
this.
just shut your brain off and watch them kick each other's
Yeah.
asses, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And there's also boobs.
If you're a Tokusatsu fan,
There's nudity.
so pretty much be your girlfriend.
For both genders. Nudity for both
Yeah.
genders.
Yeah.
It's Mappa. It's Mappa. I mean, I will watch
There's-
anything the studio makes at this point.
There's
Yeah,
even-
Nappa's been showing so good recently.
Yeah.
They've only done 3 shows so far, and 2 of them I really like, and the third one I must admit looks really good for the most part, except for the CGI.
Okay. So are we gonna enter the beta now?
That was a terrible segue.
I know.
There was Nick.
I'm at least trying.
Hey, I
No,
tried.
the beta. That was okay. You passed, Nick.
Only
Carry
2
on.
out of 10 segue. 2 out of
I
10.
haven't watched Girlfriend, so I'm just gonna leave this to you guys. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy you guys talk about your waifus.
Jonas.
Like,
Jonas.
dude, like really, it's if you looking at it, it's probably one of the most boring things I've ever seen. But I haven't paid attention to it at all because every time I've watched it, I've been in a call with someone.
Yeah, me and
I
Jonas.
literally have no idea what's been going on.
I saw the first episode twice, and I wasn't paying attention either time.
Wait, Jack.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you finally get in episode 2 the blue melon buns?
There was no blue
No,
melon
it didn't.
buns.
I was
Why?
so disappointed. It broke my heart. Okay. Done.
Ba-
Drop
Basically,
it. I'm dropping this show. There's no blue melon buns. They lack.
So are we going to leave it at blue melon buns? Because
Yeah.
I mean, if
Is that the
we're-
summary of the show?
if
you
we're,
know.
if we're going to
No.
talk about fruit, let me tell you about the apple that has fallen too far from the tree, according to the description.
Ah, I see.
Grispaya
Good
Yeah.
one. I do care what you say. Crusader no Kaijutsu, go.
I've heard
It's so-
great things of it, but
Literally, the main character is the best thing in the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Literally,
the
is
main
the
character is
best
the
fucking
best.
thing in the show.
Yeah.
Seriously, like
Oh,
the
Nick.
shit he pulls is so. It's kind of like you have Tatsuya from Ahoka, but he actually has.
Mate, he gets compared to Tatsuya so much.
Yeah, but he actually like he has a personality, but he just is very serious all the time.
I think the thing about this is well,
Yeah.
like
I would
think
disagree.
I haven't seen the show, but from what I've gathered, it's very similar to and I think why it works so much better here is because it's not such a serious show. Like it's not as
It's
serious
really
as
not.
Mahoka is.
No.
I'd like,
He's not
I'd
trying
like
to take it so
to.
seriously.
Because Mahoka did that, and that's probably like one of the
Mahoka
biggest downfalls of
tries
Mahoka.
Let's
I
be
just like
honest.
to.
Let's
I
be straight
disagree.
here.
I disagree. I disagree with the fact that he has more personality than Tetsuya because he is pretty much the exact same as Tetsuya in the way that he's like, I am calculating,
Like,
and
I
then
haven't-
probably
I-
some
I
secret
haven't
agent
seen, like-
somewhere because I want to have a normal life and stuff. I like. We still don't know his backstory. We're probably gonna know that eventually. But
Yeah.
he feels a lot like Tetsuya, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. But I think it was episode 3, which was generally like, is she stalking me? Is she trying to assassinate me? Oh wait, no,
that
she's
scene.
just making out and humping my pillow.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
Yes.
it's just horny.
Okay.
What?
Okay. It's
Yeah,
seriously, it's
that
so
scene.
ridiculous. That moment, like episode 3,
That
immediately
scene.
starts off like, wait, is something serious gonna happen? Nope, just girls masturbating
Humping my pillow.
and guy just walks
Why
in.
am I not watching this show? Oh my god.
I'm asking the same question right now.
I think I'm sold at girls masturbating.
Yeah.
And humping
Seriously,
pillows.
it's so much
Yeah,
fun.
that guy's just like,
Yo,
Like 10 out of 10, best show of the season. Where are my trousers?
no, random.
Absolutely. Yep. That's
Yep.
that's the thing that got said. I think we should make a memorable quotes thing.
Oh,
yeah.
They're all just from random.
yeah.
Yep.
True.
You could call them random quotes and befitting as well.
Yeah.
Basically, Versailles has just been fun, and I don't think we've actually gone into too deep into what it is yet.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
just-
that
No
though.
backstory. We have no backstory
None.
on any of the
Yeah.
characters.
I think backstory will come in like in the second half because we're really just now getting introduced to each of the girls, which there are only 5. So we're gonna get through them like kind of quick. So, and it's actually been not really forced. It's been actually kind of like natural with how the main character is getting affiliated with the girls. And
Yeah, I
then
mean, I generally enter my bedroom and see like
Yeah,
my
exactly.
my neighbor girl just humping my pillow.
Exactly.
Fine.
I was gonna say, Nick, like,
That happens all the time to me. I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm getting all of them girls.
I don't
Sorry,
mean it in that way.
can't say.
I actually heard that like the visual novel is really long, and that's probably gonna
Really
be the downfall of the anime.
It
Because
hasn't.
Yeah, I've heard.
It
I've
hasn't.
heard that the visual novels actually really long, and the anime will probably not have enough time to actually like adapt all of the new visual novel, and that's probably going to be its biggest downfall. Like either they rush it to
It has-
hell, or they just stop it at some point in time.
It hasn't.
Jonas, your information coming from Glen Pie.
Yes.
Yeah. as probably the only guy we know who's actually read the VN.
Yeah.
Tom has as well. So.
Oh,
Um,
fair enough. Well, it's like between Tom and Glen Pie, we get all of our VN information.
Yep.
We should probably carry on to the next thing if you want to finish our list.
Kokur-san!
Oh,
Oh god, it's.
this show.
I've literally watched that show like around a few hours ago, and it's amazing.
It
I
is
know.
I'm
amazing.
loving it.
Quite
So
good.
The doll.
All I know is adorable Foxby Shonen. That's all I know.
Yep.
I wonder who you heard that from.
Don't forget the dog be Shonen Joe.
Yep.
Oh god.
Inugami guy. Inugami best guy / girl.
Oh, not really.
Yeah.
I
Wait, is there a trap in this series?
No, it's basically a god who's just like, yo, now I have a dick. Yo, now I have boobs. Yo, I'm a god. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
I was
That's
gonna say,
Inugami.
it's a trap. This is right up Jonas's alley.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, see, I wonder why you like
Yeah,
it so much.
It's amazing so far. Like really, it's just so much fun.
Admiral Akbar is your best friend, dude. You're all about them traps.
Yeah, man.
Trap, where?
Where? It's a trap where?
But that show is just fun. It's just
It
a
is.
lot of fun.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm glad you changed your mind on it, Nick, because you weren't sure about it at the start.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
and then Talia showed
Yeah.
it to me.
Mhm.
Well, it's facts
Yeah.
last weekend.
Like
I
I knew when she did, like you would love it because this show is just so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
Fair.
That's
To
that
be fair.
opening is amazing.
just random disco.
Yeah,
I still
guys,
don't really like. I'm a little bit confused about what the I forgot the name, but like they want to make you feel pity for her at times,
the
but at the
goal.
same time, it's a girl.
Honestly, they only tried to make you pity her one time.
Yeah, once.
And that's
Yeah.
like at the end of episode 1, and then they just turn it around and made it into comedy.
They
They just don't try to take it seriously at all.
They still have some parts, but it's like I'm not sure. Like, are we eventually gonna see like what is going on with the girl, or is it just gonna be like a little bit of like episodic randomness?
No, most likely we will get to see what's actually up with her because really she's not at all.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens to her, but I think it'll take some more time, like in the second half maybe. I kind of hope we don't though, because like I kind of want it to continue as it is because so far it's really been a lot of fun, and I think it could very well fill a full core with what it's been doing so far.
Yeah.
True.
So we're gonna see how this show builds up in the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, onto Gundam Build Fight. Gundam Build Fight.
Can we try?
No, guys, no. We're skipping that. It's a
Oh
sequel.
yeah, oops.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
forget already?
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
This is a point of interest. Are we considering Gundam as a sequel? Because it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
I was thinking about it.
Gundam G
Like,
no
technically, Fate's Fight would have been a sequel as well then. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not exactly a sequel. It's
Well,
it's,
Yeah.
it's,
I'm not watching it.
further along the UC timeline.
Yeah.
Same titles.
Yeah, but you can argue that for anything.
Well, no,
Yeah.
like Fate, the same Fate title and the same Gundam title.
Yeah.
Like same Hitsuki no Chaika, Lock Horizon.
Like I can talk about we can talk about Gundam really briefly because I know that
Yeah.
only myself and I think Jack are watching it.
yeah, I put it on hold because I get very confused.
Yeah. That's actually one of the only shows from this season I'm not watching because
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I wanted to watch more like Gundam series
Oh, fair enough.
before. But yeah.
It
Yeah,
would
so-
probably help because I'm extremely lost on what's going
Yeah,
on.
so am I. I've watched 3 episodes.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
want to watch it in the UC timeline. So like at the moment I'm on Double Zeta Gundam. So yeah, like
Although I don't know if that's going to help or not. Something tells me because they just throw your ass in there like halfway through.
Help. Like,
Yeah.
it probably won't help, but that's how I do stuff anyway. I watch it like chronologically or whatever, in some kind of order.
The Reconquista. I'm really not sure about that show, to be honest.
Well, the one thing I will say is that it's all hand drawn, and you can tell.
Is it? Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely hand drawn, not on a computer, because you can see all of the trace lines.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's interesting to see that with all the mechs, with all the characters, all the backgrounds, it's all hand drawn. Plot wise, if you like Gundam, you'll probably like it. If you don't like Gundam, you're not going to like it because it does nothing different.
Yeah,
It's like, it's a bit, to be honest, it's a little bit like on the slowish side for me.
Well, like every other Gundam, it's going to take way too freaking long to get going.
Yeah, that does happen a lot.
That's why it's better to marathon Gundam than weekly. But
yeah.
no, I'll still watch it.
I'll probably watch it. I mean, I get mechs punching each other out of it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna watch more Gun because before I continue it because I've watched 3 episodes and I'm completely lost. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna continue
I
at
have
like
a
one
really
step back and
basic
see more
idea.
Gundam.
But I get that booster sound, guys. Like I get that booster in 5.1 surround sound on my headset.
Oh.
Oh god.
I squeal every single time I hear it. I love the sound. It's exactly how it goes. Like it
Exactly.
does the sound, and I was like, it's just, if you like Gundam, you'll like it more than likely. It doesn't do anything new, that I can tell you.
Mm.
But you know
Hand-drawn,
what?
at least. There you go.
Take it away, Nick.
But you know what does something new? Because, I mean, at least I haven't seen something like this. Battle wa Nichijou kei no naka de.
Trigger
It's definitely-
saving anime.
Trigger saving anime again.
I still say it's with Little Witch.
I like it. I
Trigger
like,
Mappa.
I like it.
I didn't like episode 1 as much, but ever since episode 2, it's convinced me. It's actually really cool.
What did you like about episode 1?
I thought it felt very generic, and I think episode 2 just kind of did go into the right direction from that. I felt like episode 1 felt very, very like standard, like basically anything, every show ever. That's
I
how it
watched the
felt.
PV and it seemed very, very standard when I was watching
It
it. I
is-
was like, this is just the standard of a show.
Episode 1 certainly felt that way, but I think episode 2 and episode 3 just kind of left that. What I did like about episode 3 that they're like kind of trying to build the harem aspect more, which I really, really don't like, because like that was like that one point where it was like the most unnatural love interest developing I've ever seen. It's I'd recommend it. It's pretty fun, but it's
fun, and the whole hey, we got superpowers, but there's no evil to fight.
there's like how should we use this?
Powers.
Again, like from what you say, I have 2 remarks. Like I think it's pretty obvious that it's so standard and so generic. That was what it was going for. Like it was going for like
doesn't mean it's bad.
bringing it up, and like afterwards, it's like the twist is like, ha, you have superpowers, but you are not going to use it. Sucks to be you. Ah. And then this JackCheetham just oh, okay.
Now I'm
Welcome
back.
back, Jack.
Welcome back,
You
Jack.
see stuff now.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened to me. It only took a little bit longer for you, apparently.
Okay, so basically, battle's just fun. That's it.
It is.
Fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best thing ever. It's like it's rather it's in the middle right now.
I'd say
It's
if you wanted to pick up a show, I'd pick it up because it's not bad.
Oh,
It's
but-
good.
Yeah.
Okay, this.
I'm really
this
interested
is
to
the
see how
cat
things
everyone's talking
evolve.
about.
Yeah, I'm interested how it develops as well. I think it's fun, but it's like just no more than that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, you want something enjoyable and fun? Here you go.
Yep.
There you
There's
go.
nothing wrong with
No idea for a transition, so Kaito Joker. Val,
Yeah.
I know you're watching this.
Who else is watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it, but I just want to say quickly, I finally understand what everyone was saying about that cat in the chat.
Oh.
What the hell?
This is me. Cat.
Cat is Tipper.
Hey
It's
Jack,
good, man.
how you doing?
Plot twist.
Tracing thing.
Plot twist. Tipper is a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's not a
pretty
human,
jokes,
he's
man.
a cat.
The
So,
cat
pretty
people
jokes,
are
they're,
taking over. No, but, Carthage, I looked at it like the same way that I looked at what's it called? No, the bone dragon. No, not dragon bone.
Orca
Dragon
Margin
Bone.
Bone. Margin
Oh.
Bone.
Like
Dragon
last
Bone.
shows, yeah.
I looked at last season's Margin Bone, just like, look, I'm gonna look at it. It looks like a child show like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or whatever.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna take a look at it and I'm gonna see what I think. I mean, it's probably just gonna be a bit childish, but I'm surprised by it. It might just be because I'm also watching
I'm really
Kaito
liking it.
Joker 1412, which we're gonna go over that soon. But I don't know,
Kaito
I'm
Joker?
surprised by it. Magic
Magic
Kaito.
Yeah, I'll
Magic
say, yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I'm watching both of those too. And I'm watching the other one.
Mm. So I mean, it's not anything special, and I mean the graphics, the animation wise, I mean it's on the par of like any kid show, to be honest. I've seen it before, like that type of, like that style, like that specific style, but I can't for the love of me remember where.
Same.
But it's enjoyable if you want to watch it, but it's not really something that is like, oh, it's so great,
It's basically like,
I'm
hey,
not missing much.
so basically it's hey, you want the kid show that's kind of enjoyable? Here you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it because like it looks just like it's not my kind of thing.
Yeah,
It
same.
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
I just think it's stupid, and I just leave it.
Yeah,
So-
like if you don't watch it, you're not missing anything. But if you
Yeah.
watch it, if you want to at least watch it, you'll have an enjoyable time.
You
Yeah.
know what isn't exactly for kids?
I knew you were gonna say. I knew your
Yeah.
exact words. I knew you were gonna exactly say that.
I knew
I'm
it
so
was
glad I was
coming.
correct.
Yeah.
Keep saying do. What's the
Am I the
say
only
to say
person
no?
who's not watching
He
this?
says it.
You aren't?
I am not watching Parasite.
Okay.
Would-
I'm not either, actually.
Yeah.
I even
Right.
got it ready to watch and then didn't.
Why did
There
you?
you go.
Why?
Why?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
Because like after, people were like, "Oh yeah, it's really good," but I was like, I don't know if I'll actually enjoy it. And I was like, I'm watching enough good shows. Maybe I will pick it up. It's the sort of show I feel like I want a marathon, to be honest, when it's
I
done.
can see that.
Yeah, okay, I can see that as well.
I can see why. Yeah.
It's probably a wise choice. I'm just saying, they can just.
I saw screenshots of that.
Oh yeah.
I have another reason why I'm not watching it.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Watching 12 shows, going to school, and working full time.
Ah.
And
Like that.
Destiny is the other reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a great show so far. It's probably one of my favorites right now.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying it.
The latest episode was especially really good.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that was amazing. I can't wait right now. Like it's getting better and better every episode, and
Yeah.
it's one of
I'm
my
trying-
absolute personal favorites this season.
I'm trying to
Same.
think. Like I feel the setting of a parasitic or like intruder thingy that merges with like that like live amongst the humans to like not like get caught and stuff. I feel like I've seen that before, but I can't recall.
That's Tokyo Ghoul. That's one.
That's exactly
Yeah,
Tokyo
but
Ghoul.
not exact. Like we don't know the origin of like where the ghouls came from. Whereas here we
Well-
we kind of do like the little.
Yeah, but from a
It's still the
from
same
a
setting
perspective
with
of
like the hunters and the hunted, I guess, kind of coexisting.
I guess
for,
like
for example, another one
humanity
is
does not
stupid.
know. Humanity does not know about the parasites, whereas in Ghoul they do.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
I think from a setting standpoint, it's rather similar to Ghoul. But
Mhm.
I've only seen like the first 4 episodes of Ghoul, so I can't really argue in that. But I think I like Parasite more because it's
Oh yeah, Parasite is so much better than Tokyo Ghoul.
it's just I'm not sure.
I've
I
read the
haven't
manga
seen
for
that
it.
much of Tokyo
It's
Ghoul
so
as that,
much
but I
better.
feel like Parasite is a lot more character focused.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
Parasite is a lot more psychological, and Ghoul
Yeah.
isn't.
I'm liking, and that's what I'm liking about it. But yeah,
Isn't Parasite also uncensored?
it's uncensored.
Yes.
Yes. The only
It-
censorship, the only censorship I've seen so far was just not having the decant and focus, and that's it.
Yeah.
You
That's
could still
all-
see it very clearly,
Yeah,
though.
it was still very clear, but but it was not on focus. That's like that's how much censoring is going to
Wait,
go.
what wasn't in focus?
The decant.
Oh.
The what?
The dick
Dick hand.
hand.
The dick hand.
The
penis-
hand that looks like a
God.
penis.
The penis hand.
When did that happen?
It happened, right? Episode 2. That's when Migi just when they like then like some how we call it again.
I remember
Ransom
me
room.
saying something like, "Yo, host, let me try causing an erection in the sexual organ," but I don't recall him turning into a dick.
Yeah.
That was before
Same.
that, I think.
I guess that's adding a new meaning to the phrase "having a relationship with your right hand."
Yeah.
It also has a new relation to the words "go fuck yourself."
Oh god.
The humor. His humor is so great.
That's the other problem. I won't be able to take it seriously. I can't watch JoJo and take it seriously. I rip on it the entire time.
Oh yeah, you can't. We've heard.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we.
We should
And
carry
I
on.
am
Awful
awful.
You guys, we should like carry on to like the next show. Madana Otovanadis.
The opening is epic. I have not seen the show.
I've heard from Thalia that the first episode adapted like the first volume, like the whole volume. Apparently.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Did it do okay in terms of pacing, or just like was it like really slow or really fast? I mean,
Fast.
Oh,
It
was
felt
so
okay.
fast. The first episode felt so fast. Like, okay, because what happens in it, okay, is he gets kind of like, you know, like kidnapped or whatever. Oh yeah, sorry, spoilers. He's okay, so he's taken as a prisoner of war, and then like by the end of the episode, he's like, kind of like revered, and like admired, I guess, by like all of the people that he's meant to be a prisoner of.
Was this on
And
22 Deaths?
Yeah, and like he's
Whoa.
yeah, like like.
I wouldn't call him revered. I think the only reason, like the reason that it is because basically, like his captor, the War Maiden, is
Yeah.
basically fallen for him. And I mean,
Yeah, that's another thing, it's
in a
just
way, I don't have that much of a problem with it because I mean, clearly, the War Maiden is like clearly Ellen is a very like like not impactful, but like a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here. Not imposing. Like influential. That's the word I was looking for. A very influential
okay.
person.
Yeah.
So I mean, in a way, if she says like, "Yo, no, release him. I want to bang him," then they have no choice to obey.
Okay, I mean yes, but I still wish that all of like the other people would have had like a little resentment towards him. But like they just
Why though? I mean, they were the ones that were invading him. So
was it? I wasn't paying attention to that. I just saw a war. I guess then. I don't know. Still, like I don't hate the show. Like I'm actually quite enjoying it. I don't know why I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Like it's alright. I like it. Val.
Anyone else that's watching it?
Val.
No. I love the opening
last
though.
episode.
Yeah, same. Opening is
Have you seen
epic.
the
I haven't
last
seen-
episode?
I haven't seen this week. Like I've been wanting to. But I'm gonna do that when I go
Oh,
babysitting in a bit.
No,
I want to watch it.
Okay. In episode 7, with that bow, like he's using that special bow. And,
Oh,
yeah.
Against the Dragon. Yeah, no, I have
Uh-huh,
seen that.
yeah.
I have
Yeah.
seen that. It's also part of the reason, like supernatural weapons in general, like anything supernatural is just basically straight up my alley.
I mean, I liked it, but it kind of made him like really overpowered in my eyes because it's like if he can, you know.
See,
do that.
I'm not sure, but I'm expecting that bow to be one of the 7 weapons, or perhaps an 8th hidden weapon.
Is it a nice boat?
A what?
No. It's a bow.
Is it a nice boat?
It's
No,
a
a
bow.
bow. A bow.
Oh, a bow!
It's a bow,
Fuck!
but-
I thought we were saying boat for the entire time.
No,
for some
but yes,
reason.
Jonas.
Yes, no, it's a
very
beautiful
nice
ship.
bow.
It's a beautiful ship. It's
You know what
it's
nice boat
basically the
reference
Going
is?
Merry.
Oh god.
You have not seen One Piece, so you
I
can't
have.
make that reference.
I have
How many episodes?
up until the time skip.
Really?
That's a lot of episodes.
I
Really?
think you all got my nice
Yeah.
boat reference, but oh well. I was referencing school days here.
I know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm
I'm pretty sure everyone knows like when you
Go
get
ahead.
to that point. Okay, so before we start talking about One Piece, let's go on to
And
the next
poof!
show.
Suddenly, Magic Kaito 1412.
Again, the opening is amazing. I haven't seen anything else.
Same.
I mean, basically the show itself is basically if you like Detective Conan, it's probably by the same studio as well, but it's good. It's great for what it is. For what it is and what it tries to do, it's good. It ties in with like what we know if you've watched Detective Conan as well, and the art style is pretty much the same. Like it's in the same universe. So, I mean, I don't really have any other remarks about it.
If you like Detective Conan, you're probably already watching this.
Bro.
So
Yeah.
I don't think we need to talk about this anymore.
So yeah.
Next show.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm liking it. Oh god.
this is going to be interesting. Okay,
Okay.
7 Deadly Sins.
Ah, Jack?
No tie-dye.
Jack,
Oh, okay. What?
we need
Yeah.
to talk about this as manga readers here, you and me.
Okay.
Can we not talk about the manga, please? Because that's
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
not
like
gonna.
we're talking about the season, so
Yeah.
I don't think we
Yeah.
should,
Okay.
we should talk about the manga here.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I enjoy it. I wouldn't say it's very good.
Yeah.
It's very typical, I guess.
The
Like-
first thing I would like to say is sorry to cut you off, but like, okay, like everyone compares it to Fairy Tale, you know.
Mhm.
Obviously, like the whole like atmosphere and stuff, and fact, like the person, like they're in a bar and stuff, and like even like the characters, like it's like it feels a lot like Fairy Tale to me, and like even like now that I've read the manga, I know we're not going to get into it, but it still kind of feels to have like that kind of feel of Fairy Tale, like the atmosphere and stuff, is like different, but I like, I don't know, like I don't want to say it's typical shonen.
It is though. Like the thing
But
is,
yeah,
it really
it
is. It basically has. So far, it really has basically done what every other typical shonen has ever done. It's and it's nothing. It's really nothing more than that. So
Anyway, being a typical shonen is not necessarily bad. Like I personally
No,
quite enjoy
just-
it, but
yeah, I did enjoy it as well, mostly because Hiroyuki Sawano, because he's amazing. Like I think, and because Meliodas is actually a really fun character.
I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a really fun character. He's like
awesome.
probably
Told you.
my favorite part of the whole show right now. It's just that the show itself is very, very, very typical. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, even like I said this to Nick as well. The first episode, even in terms of setting and story as well, like the first episode, kind of is pretty much the first episode of Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Girl
It's
travels
straightforward
around
Fairy
looking,
Tale.
and
instead of
fairy, isn't fairy tale like this basically typically
well, no, in
the-
Fairy Tale,
the
Lucy looks,
shonen genre in general?
yeah, and Lucy looks to join the Fairy Tale Guild and like looks for Salamander, and then in I think it's the princess that is looking for the Seven Holy Knights, and coincidentally,
Seven
both of
Holy
our girls
Yeah, the
Bump
seven,
into
seven
them.
deadly sins.
Val, you said has 7 holy knights. The
Seven
7
deadly-
deadly sins aren't holy
It doesn't,
knights.
it doesn't
They are
matter,
holy knights.
but whatever.
No, they aren't.
They are part of the Holy Knights, but they
No.
fought against them.
No, they're not part of the holy knights. Even in the backstory, they weren't part of the holy knights. They were like a separate.
Okay, guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
really doesn't matter right now. It's just I'm enjoying it mostly because the fight scenes are kind of badass. Mostly because Hiroyuki Sawano is doing the OST. I just think it's whenever it's not in a fight or whenever it's trying to really develop any characters, like actually whenever it tries to develop any characters, I just kind of don't care about it. So that's my main problem with it. I am enjoying it, but it could definitely do a lot better than it does now. Like it's just very, very, very generic to me.
Yep.
Still
Can I say-
enjoyable though. As I said, still enjoyable.
Can I say something from a manga reader's perspective?
Okay, go on then.
Go ahead, but
It depends what it is.
yeah.
It's obviously don't like.
How's the
weird.
adaptation?
What?
How's the adaptation?
Perfect.
Oh yeah, it's a really good adaptation.
It's a perfect adaptation. Like they're really not skipping anything, rushing anything, nothing. It's been perfect.
Mm.
As the manga's perspective, I can agree that right now it's typical shonen. That's what I thought when I started reading it as well. It was very typical shonen. It was like, it's fun, nothing much. But I have to say, later on it does its own original stuff. Break out of typical shonen.
Yeah.
It's still shonen, like out of the typicalness, at least in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, let's skip from shonen to shoujo. Okami shoujo to kurouji.
Not bad, not bad.
That was a good one. I like it. It's a bit weird with the whole sadist, like, relationship, romance,
Don't lie, Lit.
air quotes.
It's not Alharu. That's all I had to say.
It's the inverse.
It's not.
Literally
Yeah,
the
it's
inverse.
like the flip
Oh,
side.
I would hate to hear you say.
It's like
I don't know,
Alharu.
Miata does. I don't know if she likes it or not. She's kind of torn last I talked to her.
Yeah.
I said that and she flipped. So I'm really controversial with it. Just because like it is. I don't know. Obviously, like I'm comparing it so much to Aha Ride, which is understandable. Because what's her name? The girl is is
She
literally.
looks a lot like Futaba.
Like she literally is. Like, yeah. Plus, like, obviously the whole like way her character goes and stuff, and like thinks in the first episode, it's like very similar to Futaba's situation. Yeah, I'm really conflicted on it. I feel like I like it, but at the same time, like there are things that I don't like.
I talked about this with Miana. And she made a very fair point, where she said like, now it's like if you've been watching it for a while, it's like the girl is, I think it's Erica. Erica is developing like things that's like pretty much like Stockholm syndrome for Sata.
Yeah, I did kind of get that as well. Sorry.
And Miana's point is like, I really hope that they're not going to do the classical shoujo thing, and that eventually, like, even if she has feelings for him now, that she's going to make the right decision, and she's going to see, oh, this is an unhealthy relationship. I should not bother with it, and like finish and put it like, stop it. And I feel like if they would do that, that would be rather interesting, because that is basically like, it is shoujo, like so far it's been shoujo, but if they'd be like, yep, no, I'm going to make the correct decision, not going to do this, and I feel like, and now ever since Miana said that, I'm like, I really want this to happen. I just want this to happen. It's going to be great.
We all know it won't.
Yeah.
We can hope.
All I'm going to say is that at the start, I really didn't like her character. Just because like she seems to get like, obviously there's the whole like saddest boyfriend and that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I started really not liking the character because of the choice she made.
With lying. Oh.
What happened?
I think Jack's frozen.
Oops. Am I good?
Yeah, but you're good now.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all I was saying was that like I basically comparing it to Our Ride again, and I don't know, like I'm just really conflicted with this show. Like I'll have to just see how.
Is it worth picking up? Because like that's what I'm wondering right now. Because I was wondering if I should watch it. Because like the whole sadist masochist thing just really turns me off. To be honest,
I'm exactly the same, Jonas.
It's not sadist masochist. It's just sadist. That's it.
Yeah, it's just sadist.
Okay. So is it worth picking up, or should I just leave it for now and wait until later point?
I would say give it a shot. It depends from person to person, I guess.
Yeah,
See,
I would say give it at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, how many episodes should I give it then?
Give it 3, 4.
Oh
god, that's a lot.
Okay, because
give it the 3 episode rule.
Yeah, because
okay, good.
I watched the first episode and I really didn't like it. But that's just me, because I went into it like after just having seen Aha Ride and after having rewatched Aha Ride and after having read the manga. So I compared it a lot to Aha Ride.
See, but that's also part of why I think personally, if they hadn't decided, or if the studio hadn't made it after Our Ride, or if Our Ride like hadn't come out last season, like because we've all generally pretty much everyone has seen Our Ride. It's so fresh. It's fresh in everybody's memory, and you literally cannot help but compare it to Our Ride.
Well, the problem is everyone's expectations of shoujo suddenly rose massively after Our Ride.
Yeah,
because it was so good, and even like being in the shoujo sort of trope, I guess. And so the problem is with this, like what I've heard from everyone's like, oh yeah, it's just not that great. And everyone who's saying that is like saying it because they've watched Our Ride.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Aoharu is the perfect example of how to do shoujo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything new, it doesn't do anything particularly special, but it does it really, really well.
Yeah, that's what it is. It just does it
Well, it's serialized monthly, so they're fucking cock-teasing sons of bitches.
Random, no. Random, no.
It's delicious to watch everybody's tears after they read the latest chapter. Like,
no,
it's gonna be another month. Ah!
No.
Yep.
Yes, cry your tears. They taste.
No, random. Yana hates me because I always keep bringing it up. And she hates me for it.
Oh, yeah, she flails around every time it's mentioned. She's like, ah! Only 20 more days.
Yep.
Only 20 more days.
I completely sympathize. You guys,
Oh,
we should
Yeah.
continue things here because we
Hey,
can keep on talking.
The next
Yeah.
show, Jonas.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I can't
Yes.
wait.
Hey, on.
Guys,
Show off the season, guys. Show off the season. Oh god.
Show
Game of the season. Twin Tails. What
Yeah,
what
Twin
is
Tails.
Twin Tails?
Oh,
even?
Yes. I still haven't seen episode 3, so.
I haven't either.
I
have. Like, I literally just did before.
Oh,
It's
it's
the
so
best.
good.
I
No!
watched it yesterday.
Firefox
my
is
God.
crashing again.
Okay, well,
It
basically
can't
the
take
show
Twin
is 10
Tails.
out of 10. Yeah, the show's 10 out of 10.
Firefox can't take
Twin
Twin Tails.
Tails is like the.
Twin Tails
so,
is just perfect.
Yep.
it's just amazing.
It's so good.
It's just
It's
the best
just-
thing ever.
It's just, oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tail Red is just like.
Like if you're like, how do you describe Twin Tails even?
Twin Tails?
There's a dude, he loves Twin Tails. He gets the superpower to change into a twin-tailed chick and fight
Oh,
people who have different,
Yeah. yeah,
predilections.
lizards, Fight some lizards.
Yeah,
Nice one, Brandon. Nice one.
mhm.
Oh,
Oh my
this
God.
show is just.
Just-
That show is so much fun.
Basically, if you've got a Twin Tail fetish, then this is the best show for you. If
See,
you don't, this is still the best show for you. Just watch it.
the show in itself. This is basically the samurai flamenco from this season.
Yeah, oh yes,
It
Super
basically is,
Sentai.
but it doesn't
Super
take
Sentai as
itself so seriously
Yeah,
as
it's not-
some
doesn't take itself
Flamenco.
seriously,
Yeah.
unlike
Because
I
some other-
know.
That's what I love.
Exactly.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like just mindless sitting back and letting it just flush over you, letting it
Yeah,
happen.
basically.
Just,
It's not mindless, it's the deepest show
Yeah.
I've watched in a long time. The lore behind Twin Tails is like I'm starting to read up on it, it's fantastic.
Exactly, man. The reason about
You-
why he.
Answer, are you saying there are lore books about Twin Tails?
There will be
more.
once I've wrote them.
I've
I've been on the wiki for that.
Oh god.
So good.
When it got announced, right, I got loads of tweets because people know that I love Twin Tails.
Yeah.
And I just got loads of tweets saying, look at this new show, it's got Twin Tails in its title. So I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Oh,
Anyway,
Jonas.
It blew my
Jonas,
expectations.
That reminds
I
me.
just-
Have you seen the picture of me wearing pigtails, swing chin?
I have.
How did you like it?
Val, seriously.
It was very appetizing, yeah. It was
Seriously. Val,
Slightly disturbed.
I wonder what the cat was doing then. I don't even want to know.
Staring into our souls.
Val with Twin Tails is the weirdest thing ever.
Oh,
He actually looks good with Twin Tails.
oh,
I should really grow my hair again because I want Twin Tails now. Like really, I should really grow my hair
No,
again.
it's fine.
Damn it.
It's fine. Like next
Alright.
year, when you come around for facts, like we need to build a gender band tailgate.
Oh,
That
God.
tail thing.
Dude, I'm still gonna cosplay Tail Red. I'm still gonna play Tail Red.
I'll be tail black. I'll be like an original.
You need to just all transform, have them in a
Oh,
hat or
God.
something, and then just pull off the hat and the Twin Tails just fly out. That's what you need to do.
Yes.
oh,
That would be so great.
Mhm.
Okay, so the basic thought everybody has is Twin Tails is great. You should watch it.
Yep.
Pretty much.
The comedy is just it's beautiful. There's just
Yeah.
It really is.
oh,
Especially-
that show.
describable.
Especially if you like Sentai, this is right up your alley, because literally this is one of those Sentai
It's a
parodies.
stand-up of the entire Super
it's-
Sentai genre.
like, even-
And
Yeah,
Even if
it's
you-
the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Or
really
if you,
Moving on to something that is unfortunately not so good.
Do you like Ghibli? If you do, do not watch the series.
I haven't watched it yet because I don't have a legal way to
This
watch it.
doesn't. Okay,
Yeah, don't watch
reminder.
it.
This doesn't have a lot to do with Ghibli. This is
No,
not
I
a
know,
Ghibli
but-
work.
Yeah, it's animated by Polygon.
Yeah.
It's animated by Polygon, and the only thing that has to do with Ghibli is that Ghibli is working on it for just like really little parts, and that Goro Miyazaki, the son of the really big Miyazaki, is the director. But
I want to see how I'm gonna watch it when it's finished because I want to see what Goro's like up to because his last film wasn't that bad compared to his first, right? And
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm literally just gonna watch it to see how he's doing in terms of directing, and I'm gonna try my best to deal with CGI for the entire thing.
I don't think the CGI is necessarily the problem. Like, yes, it looks absolute crap. It really does look crap. But the thing is, just it's very, very much directed towards children. It's just
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's Ghibli though.
It kind of feels
Yeah,
like
but
it's a lot more directed towards children than any other Ghibli work I've seen so far. And
Right.
it kind of feels
Because-
like Vicky the Viking. That's pretty much like I watched it and I was like, if it just
yeah, that's
the Viking.
that's what it's supposed to be. I literally just watched the first episode for once, like for the same reason as Tipper said. Like, I've watched the first 2 episodes, because Goro Miyazaki what it's like, what they do next, or like rather Polygon, and it really wasn't very good. Like, I got really, really bored throughout the episode.
Yeah.
It got a little better towards the end of episode 2, but I wouldn't say it's worth picking up. Like, the only reason I would see people watching this is just to see like, where's Goro Miyazaki going from here on? Like, as Tipper said already.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really wouldn't recommend it. It's just been very,
Yeah.
which is coming from someone that has the book, the original book this is based off as part of his childhood.
Well, again,
Like,
I think the
I've
reason
seen
that a lot
several
of people,
plays into this.
I think a lot of reasons that people aren't watching it is that nobody licensed it. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that Disney owns the Ghibli license. They own all the rights to Ghibli properties. And Disney doesn't simulcast anything. I don't know, like, we may see this released at some point.
Just airing
yeah.
on the Disney Channel.
I doubt that, because they don't air the Ghibli films there either.
Exactly.
So they may just release it at some point and be like, the new thing from Garo Miyazaki. It's like, well...
Goro Miyazaki.
What? Goro, sorry. Whatever. You know what I meant. So just like, they may just release it at some point once it's complete, but I don't... That's probably one of the biggest obstacles is that it's not licensed by anyone.
Yeah, it's just
So, which makes it difficult to watch at best.
Yeah.
like, as I said though, like, I really like, even if you could watch it somehow, like through illegal streams or whatever, like, I don't care what you're doing.
There are
But
other shit that are worth doing that for.
I still wouldn't recommend it. It's just not very good.
Yeah. Alright, so...
But yeah, we should probably move on.
I'm so hyped for this next one.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You know so.
It's literally. I have my violin right
It's
here.
so pretty.
I haven't touched it in 3 years, and that show has made me want to play it again.
Play it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it on stream.
It's Shigetsu wa Kimi no Uso is like by far one of my favorites this season.
This show, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's one of my favorites of the season. Easily.
It's so cool. The face. I don't know what it is, but like the face, especially the eyes, they are so pretty.
Yeah, the eyes.
Ah, I can't get over it.
That show, just the art style and the colors is just. And then the music comes in and just and then the characters and the story
And the opening, which I actually remember.
Yeah.
The opening might just be one of my favorite openings I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I've been addicted to it. Like, really, I've been listening to it so much recently.
See, I'm surprised. I was surprised it was done by A1 Pictures because the vibrant colors and
Yeah.
it's not clashing, but like it seems like it has a little bit more accentuation in some parts, and I felt like, wait, am I watching something Madhouse? For some reason, it slightly feels like I'm like.
No, the thing is, I feel like it does feel like A1. It feels like A1 back when they didn't do like 100 shows a season or how many they did last season. This is A1 actually refining a show, actually cleaning a show. And I love it. I love it so much because it looks great. And it's all actually done, for what I've gathered, it's all done in-house rather than most of the time where A1 like divide nearly all of their projects, like the smallest.
A1 usually does like the keyframing, and they say, "Here, other studios, go at it."
Whereas this is like mainly in-house, which is great. And that's why it actually looks great.
Yeah, I really want to see them do stuff like this more often again, because like if they produce stuff like this, I don't care if they stop doing like something like Seven Deadly Sins or Sword Art Online. Like I don't care if I would gladly like them to stop putting out decent shows every season. If they just like several decent shows every season, if they just put out one on this level.
The thing is, we have to hope and pray that people in Japan are buying this. Because if they get sales on this right, A1 might suddenly realize like, oh, we can refine shows and it'll still give us money.
Quality over quantity does work.
Yeah, we have to hope it does. We have to hope.
Yeah, really do.
And A1 are putting a lot into this as well. Like 22 episodes. They've already announced an OVA. Like they're putting a lot of money on this, and so we have to hope it pays off.
Well, they can get away with it because Sword Art's going to make them as much money as they could possibly want.
I know.
Sword Art will sell. It doesn't matter how good or bad it is.
They have loads of projects that will still sell.
Honestly, like Seven Deadly Sins is really popular as well, so I do think that will sell quite well.
The manga was always popular. The manga was always popular, and now with the anime, it's just gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, I think that they're definitely gonna get sales with that as well. So I think this is actually their unsafest bet this season. But I think
I'm fine with them not being safe. That's a good.
I'm fine with it. It's just the problem is A1. When it comes to other studios, like if I'm comparing to like KyoAni or something, like they're a lot more focused on money than quality. Again, it's a business. That's what they are at the end of the day.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Let's hope.
Yeah, we gotta hope.
Cross your fingers.
But like speaking of studios, like we're gonna get to the second one of probably the recent big, like the second work of like the recent newcomer studio Mappa season, which has been super promising. Like this anime looks. I don't know. I don't know what about the season, but this Bomb looks so
I
good.
love this show.
Like,
I've watched the
wasn't
first
expecting
episode, so
It looks so good, and the first episode is great, and it only gets better.
Really?
Like the first episode is probably the slowest episode.
I was honestly really iffy about the first episode. Do you want me to tell you all my scares, and then you can save my heart? Because when I watched the first episode, it starts off, and it's not the really epic chase scene, which like made me think, oh, I'll keep watching the show. It was some like fantasy battle. Like I don't know what was going on there.
The battlefield battle.
The thing is,
No, you go.
Okay. Because like the thing is that it's very different from what we usually see in anime. Like that first episode didn't feel anime at all for some reason. Like it just felt very it felt a little like a western or something. That's
Half of it did, yeah.
Parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
The whole like what's it called? The spinny thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the running on the wheel bit. Yeah, that was fantastic. I think that they do every single episode. They do like a flashback essentially to what occurred previously, like it was like 2,000 years ago, and they do that for like a minute, and then they jump us forward to Favaro and what's her butt, whose name I cannot remember for the life of me. I actually had to I have a first impression I need to edit of it, but I had to stop for like a minute and go find her name. But it flashes forward to them, and I think that everything that has to do with the three main characters is fantastic.
Yeah,
I think that
that's
they
what I
have a really
enjoyed
great
in the first
chemistry
episode.
between all three of them, and the show looks gorgeous. It looks great. The CG is kind of mediocre, but whatever. I can let that go.
Yeah, that's like what we
it's
said
CG.
for Mappa in general
Yeah.
already. Like the CG for Mappa is just not very good, but everything else about it is amazing. But yeah, Tipper, you wanted to list more points, I think.
Yeah, like Random kind of covered it, but it's basically like when it's focusing on the three like main characters and all of their stuff, it's really interesting. But then it kind of splits suddenly from this like sort of westerny sort of style, and then suddenly it's just like loads of fantasy again. And I don't really know if I enjoyed that. That's what put me off a little bit after watching the first episode.
I
I
feel
can
like
see that.
the Western, yeah, I can see that as well. I feel like the Western stuff, they kind of stopped doing that after episode 1. That's what I think as well. At least I didn't. At least I didn't feel like there was any more out of that.
The thing, the
What's
scene.
that?
I think in episode, I think it was 2 or 3. The thing with like the angels, like when they were when
Careful on the
Yeah.
spoilers.
yeah.
I have.
just- Yeah, I'm not going to say much there, but I think part of the reason that I'm so stoked into it is because I've been playing Bayonetta 2, and I've been replaying Bayonetta
Oh,
1.
really?
And I am all over, like, angels versus demons and things. I'm all just like, yep, come on, give me more.
Yeah, so they do add that aspect in. I think that it has a lot of potential to be really, really good, and I'm on board for whatever Mappa decides to throw out there.
Yeah, really, they've just been doing so well. I still have to watch Sunk in the Terror. Actually, I've only seen like 1 episode of that. I need to finish it. I heard that
I
like
still don't know what to say for my final thoughts on that
Oh,
show.
really?
I don't know what to say.
I heard that
you were
like
disappointed? Yeah, me too.
Well, I wasn't exactly disappointed. I just don't
I
know
was kind of
what to
disappointed.
say.
I feel like it was setting up this mystery and premise, and then it dropped off by the end. Obviously, I won't
Yeah.
talk about that. That's last season, but yeah.
Yeah, I was
We're
disappointed
talking
too.
about Sanky no Terror. About how it started so crazy good. And
Sanky was still good. Let's keep it at that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course it
It
was.
was good. It
It
just
was
went
good. It just wasn't as
down.
amazing as everyone said it was going to be.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't as amazing as it set itself up to be. I wasn't
Yeah.
hyped for it, but then after the first few episodes, then I got hyped, and then it kind of just.
Yeah.
watching the first 2 episodes
Just, like,
weeks before
dissipated.
it aired killed me.
Yeah,
Because I had to wait like a month for episode 3.
Oh yeah.
let's
so
just
much
hope
anger.
let's just hope that Bahamut isn't going to do the same. Because like so far, it really has been setting up itself to be really good.
We'll see where they go.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I don't
I'm-
think
I'm
Watanabe is
definitely-
attached to either of these, so it's not his work. It's just the studio's work.
Yeah.
You guys
The
are
studio
better.
just has been. The studio just has been really good in general. So I'm not even talking about Watanabe here. It's just Mappa in general. Like, just from animation quality, it's just. It really is astounding just how good they are in terms of animation.
It looks
And
just
you know what else there is?
I
You
knew-
guys, we
I
need
knew-
to
I knew this
carry
was
on
coming.
because like we're close to our deadline, so let's continue on with Shirobako.
Yeah. Because
Segue? No.
That was a good one.
Nick was
Poor
ready.
Nick. You're right, poor
No.
Nick.
moving on.
He's tried so hard.
okay, Shirobako. I don't know what to say. It's.
I'm not watching this.
Neither am I.
You should.
It's surprisingly
I'm loving
great.
it so much.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm
I
loving
like
it so much, and I'm not sure if I should because
Oh, the
Yeah.
donuts, man, the donuts.
the latest episode. I don't know.
I haven't
I
watched
cannot-
that yet, so don't ruin it for me.
I don't want to say too much about it, but I felt like it had me so immersed into it for some reason. Like I've read several people already saying like they didn't like the episode at all. I've already read that quite a lot, but from what I've like when I watched it, I don't know what to say about it actually. It's just I love it so much.
It's got a nice
I
charm
don't
to
know
it.
exactly why.
It's kind of just a nice show. Like it's sweet. It's like it's got fun characters that you're watching. And it's very sort of just slice of lifey, I guess. But it's not just like moe slice of life. It's more going for this realist sort of idea when it's not really realistic. You know what I mean?
Trying to move away from glass lip.
Yeah, pretty much that.
That's
I mean, there's not really much necessary to move away from Glass Lip, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Move the slow capacities away.
Like when I started watching it, because I expected something like more like feministic, like the girls being like, "Oh, you're like not like thingy." I don't know why I thought that, but then I saw that,
Oh.
and to be fair, like Gakkan Shoujo made me appreciate the work people put into their manga more, and so far.
Yeah.
If anything, Shirobako has really
Is doing
made
the
me
same thing,
appreciate the effort and work and everything that is behind animation and anime in general. Everything that goes into it and the times and the stress. Everything has made me like appreciate it more.
I love the swing that PA Works are putting
definitely.
on it from like just the adaptation, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just. I'm pretty sure that I'm loving it way more than I should be, because like
It's fine.
for some reason, I would almost say like that Shirobako is one of my favorite shows this season, because like it really does something that really gets me very immersed. And like I watched the latest episode and I didn't even realize it was over. Like really, it didn't even occur to me like it might be over soon.
Yeah.
It's just like it might be that was just me, because like I read a lot of articles about people saying they didn't feel that way like at all. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt.
We should move on because we still have like a few shows to cover.
Anyone
Anyone got a segue? Anyone?
method.
What a
Best
segue.
segue. What a segue.
There's
How has
this
this been,
guy-
actually? Because I haven't been watching it.
It's
Is
been,
anyone before we start? Can I just ask? Does anybody else when they watch it, like if I'm not sure who watches it, but do anybody else watching it?
I'm
Is
watching
it just me, or does it kind of feel like Anohana? A little bit, like it has a few things of Anohana.
What about
I've
the
watched-
flashbacks to childhood? Yeah,
I haven't
it can.
Well, that and like the
Yeah.
apparently like the struggle that like tore it, or like an internal conflict that tore that group apart, something like that. Because I find it strange that they're all like separate, but they were friends before, and I'm just like, what happened? What happened?
well, yeah. The
Yeah,
thing about the method is just they haven't told us anything yet. Like we have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck's been going on so far.
I'm
And I
hoping-
feel like it's only just starting with the next episode, which is by the way coming out in 20 hours. Yeah.
Damn, Jonas is counting down.
Yeah, like the thing is,
Counting
I'm
down
really
the
looking
hours.
forward to the next episode, because like this seems to be where it really begins. Because so far, they've introduced us like to the characters. Yes, they have introduced us like to the world, but nothing has happened so far. And
There's a giant flying saucer.
yeah,
I just really hope it goes somewhere, because
Yeah.
like the first episode I really enjoyed, because it was like, oh, this is a really cool world. I really like these characters. And then the second episode's like, yeah, this is pretty great. And the third episode, yeah, this is great. But is it going to go anywhere? I don't want it to pull a Zanki no Terror where we don't get any solutions to any of the things it sets up.
yeah. The thing is, just like I feel. The thing is, like I think, like whether or not it's going to be have like those solutions or not is going to be answered like within the next few episodes, because like
I hope so.
because right now like it seems like they've just finished setting up everything, and now they're gonna start really getting into the story itself. That's what I feel like. So I can't really say anything about it. I'm liking it so far, but it could go anywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think I have an antenna. I think I have an antenna here.
Oh god.
Yep.
Fuck.
What the hell was that, Nick?
That's a Nick segue. That's a Nick way.
Nick, the one you did before for Sora and Method was better, and you didn't even do a second
Terra
time.
Formars.
I'm not watching that. I don't know. I know that's about
Don't watch it.
cockroaches. That's about cockroaches and terrible censoring.
Yeah.
It's the
No,
it's the worst
there's
anime
no
of
more
the season to
censorship.
me.
There's no more.
The censoring is gone.
Just me-
That is like even worse than before, because there's
I know,
nothing
I've
to make
heard
fun
the
of.
censoring made the show, and now it's gone. It's just
Yeah,
even worse.
it is.
Yeah, the censoring just
Didn't
really
it,
made it
Jonas?
much more fun than it was. Because you could at least like make fun of that, but now it's just really boring.
Well, you can make fun of like talking cockroaches.
They're not
They don't
talking.
talk. They don't talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I have nothing.
Yeah, it's just like
No, Jonas, you go. You go.
I have no interest. I didn't start watching it. I'm not going to watch it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the show-
if you
the show's really bad,
if you haven't
but
started
I'm
watching
still gonna watch it.
Terraformers, then
Don't-
just
don't.
leave it. You're not missing anything. And if you're still watching Terraformers, why haven't you dropped it yet?
Hey Jonas.
Hey, Jonas. Hey.
Hey
Hey,
Jonas.
It's just the worst thing.
No, it is. It's the worst thing ever, but I'm still gonna watch it because why not?
You're a
Because
masochist, Jack. You're a
Yeah.
masochist.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
I would like to say that Jonas is still watching Crossing and
Because
not
I think
Terraformers.
Jonas-
because Crossing is better than Terraformers.
Girlfriend.
It's better than Terraformers. It really is.
Oh.
I don't know how that's physically possible because I think Crossing is the worst series I'm watching this season. It is just.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've said it before. It's god awful.
Yeah, but are
Oh,
you
yeah.
watching Terraformers?
He's not, he's
Crossing is
not.
still better than Terraformers.
So
Yeah,
Terraformers
is.
I don't have a
really
frame of
bad.
reference.
Yeah,
Terraformers is-
just don't even
yeah.
bother watching
Think
it.
of
It's
think
so
think
bad.
of Pupa, but worse.
Yeah,
Didn't watch
basically.
that.
Pupa was
Yeah.
butterflies.
It's pretty
Terraformers
much
is cockroaches.
It's pretty much Pupa with not as much censoring, but it's really stupid censoring, and it's not like short.
Yeah, Pupa.
Yeah, besides
Pupa's
that, it's
story
pretty
was
much Pupa.
more intriguing than Terraformers' story, to be honest.
Man.
Oh, big bird.
I'm gonna be honest here. I like
Oh
Terraformers.
god.
I like
Leave, Nick. Please leave right now.
Nick.
Leave.
Nick.
We all know how
Um,
questionable Nick's
I
taste
don't
is.
know why. Maybe it's because I read the first volume.
But
Maybe it's because you're a...
Nick, but the characters.
It's just.
I mean,
Yeah,
there aren't any characters.
It does the whole thing that Shingeki did, where it's like, hey, here's characters, and you die, and you die, and you die. And
No,
you die.
no. What
No,
Titan
no, it's
did,
even
what Titan
worse.
did is that it built up those character deaths. Characters died in episode 22. Like, there's one
Investigating.
character dying in episode 1, and when is the next important character dying? In like episode 8 or
6?
9.
Yeah, I'd
5%.
argue.
And they
Yeah.
at least introduced those characters properly, and at least you could somewhat feel for them. Like, I'm not saying the Titan's the best thing ever, doing a killing of characters and shit, but
It's definitely
it's
better
at
than
least doing it-
Terraformers.
it's at least doing it like 10 times better than Terraformers, because what Terraformers has been doing so far is just the worst. It really is the worst.
I like it. I liked the first volume of the manga. I ordered the second volume of the manga. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's just a personal thing.
Might be, yeah.
It might just be a Nick thing.
Had to have a Jack.
I think it's a Nick thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Probably the thing, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we all know my opinion on some of his tastes.
Yeah.
I will continue
Yeah,
to make it very clear what I think of his tastes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Akame. I'm just saying.
I feel
Oh god.
It's okay,
Oh,
Nick. We still love you. You can have bad taste in anime. We still love you.
You guys, we should continue with like Trinity.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Tribe Cool Crew. Anybody actually watching it?
Because nobody's
I'm
watching
watching it.
I'm
it.
watching
CGI dance.
What?
It's dancing. It's great. I love it.
Exactly. It's amazing.
What?
It's dancing.
Yeah.
I can't see shit black screen like crashing Firefox, remember?
Oh
Seeing shit.
Yeah.
Is it your face rig?
no,
Yeah.
that's what Tribe Cool Club
No,
is.
we're talking.
Oh, are we talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
People are actually
It's
watching
dancing.
it. Apparently.
It's dancing. It's cool. Move on.
Oh, God,
That's
okay.
literally it.
27.
Damn it, I should have like segued with like let's tango into tried. Yeah, that's fine.
Trinity 7.
Not anymore my hot guy. It has a cool OP.
I don't remember it.
Is
You don't
anybody
remember
actually watching
AnimeOpinion?
it?
You don't
Fine.
remember
I remember
there.
some.
That's a lie.
No, I remember. Okay, I remember World Trigger. I remember Log Horizon.
Jack.
Log Horizon doesn't count.
Shut up.
Okay, so who's watching
so,
Trade 7? Who's watching
I
Trade
am.
7?
I am.
I am.
Is it any good? Because I've heard mixed things about it.
Think Maho Senso, but better. Not too
Well,
much.
anything will be better than Maho Senso.
Yeah.
That isn't exactly that difficult to do.
True. But it's
I feel it's average.
interesting, and like the main character, like the guy character. I mean, it's pretty much a harem. Like that is more. It has more obvious harem elements than any other show. But the character is like the main character is interesting because he goes along with it. He's pretty much like a hormonal teenage boy.
That sounds like
pretty much
DXT
it.
to me right now. For some reason, it sounds like DXT.
Yeah, I just thought of that too.
I don't think I like that. I don't think I'm watching that.
The most interesting thing that it has going for it, in my opinion, is like the magic itself, with like the teamers and like the lore behind the magic and how the magic works. If like the teamers and the 7 archives, the Archives of Justitia and the Amencia, those things. Like that's rather interesting, the lore behind it. But otherwise, it's not really much.
Yeah, I'd say it's cool. I don't know. Like I wouldn't say you have to go out of your way to watch it. Like you really don't. I don't know, because like I feel like I'm being really critical of it, and like, but I find it really average, and I don't know. Like, yeah, like I honestly don't know what to say about the show. Like, I feel like it's good, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's anything special. Like I know we've went over saying that, you know, being generic or anything is not inherently a bad thing, but just in this, I don't feel like you need to go out of your way to watch it.
It's not one of the best shows, but it's interesting enough to warrant a 3-episode rule.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I'm probably
not
just gonna leave it
bad.
at that then, because like I have so much stuff watching already.
Yeah, exactly.
And unless I'm gonna
that's
drop
what I was
something, I
saying.
probably won't be picking up anything else. And if I'm gonna drop something, I'm probably gonna
There's better stuff.
and then probably gonna pick up anything else, because I'll go into exam time soon, and then I don't think I will have much time to watch anime. I think we should move on there.
Kushina Waratami Raivo Motomete.
It's awful. It's really bad. Don't watch it.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Hey, what do you like about it?
It is the story is literally the definition of convoluted. Like, it is not. It's not coherent at all when watching it. That's my problem with it. The other factor is the fact that it looks really bad when you actually watch it. Because that picture doesn't look that bad on any shot, but then you watch it, it really doesn't. Has anyone else even watched it?
I'm watching it.
I'm not watching it, but I've seen screen caps, and God, that animation, like, it doesn't.
But you use screen caps. How have you seen the animation?
No, like certain screens just look like.
He means the art. Like, people use animation as an umbrella term. Yeah, it doesn't look great at all. That's his That's my main problem with it.
I can see what you mean. Like well, you say like the convoluted story. I think I've only seen. How many episodes have been?
I've only seen 2.
I think I've seen 2 as well. I've been lagging behind a bit. I need to catch up. But I mean, it's a convoluted story, all right. But I kind of like it, and so far I'm still able to keep up with it. But
I don't know how watchable it actually is, to be honest. It's a shame that Feel are like doing this show, because they're not even a bad studio when it comes to animating. I don't know if they just had no time to do anything, because there's so many shots where it's just still for so long. Like, you know a show's bad when you have a still shot and you just have mouths moving for a good nearly a minute, one of them I think, and it was just no.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, that sums up my thoughts. Not advertising it well.
This is not a visual novel.
the animation, okay, that's the fault I can see, but in terms of story, like
it could get good. It could get good. It's got the opportunity to.
I think it's more like a story that is going to require you to either marathon it, because it's probably like going to be like, yo, final 2 episodes is like, and this makes sense, and this makes sense, and all of this makes sense now. Whereas like when you're thrown into the middle of it, it's like, okay, wait, so there's time travel. Wait, no, there's not time travel. What are you?
There's alternate dimensions. Oh, you just got hit by a bus. Yeah. Oh, episode 2 explains none of that. All right.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts with it. Okay.
Episode 2 was like a reset, wasn't it?
I don't know, Val, because they never explained any of it.
I'm quite sure it was like a
They didn't.
reset. I'm quite sure it was like a reset because it was like, oh, we can't let her get hurt again.
No, but the thing is, it continued, except from one girl was suddenly alive again. That's what I don't get.
No, like,
Maybe
I
I'll
think,
read it up. I'll read up on it. I'll keep watching.
I think it was episode 3 then, because episode 3 has like something happening that happens in episode 1 as well, which is why I think that episode 2 is
Yeah.
reset.
It was
Well-
one of them. One of them was a reset.
I don't.
There was a reset going on somewhere.
I don't
Yeah.
even know.
There's only
Like,
one anime.
we can agree on
That's
that.
Higurashi.
Yeah.
Can we
Only
just
Higurashi gets away with that.
I
Can we
personally like it because
read
that's
the
my
new
type of
world?
story. I like thinking about the story and like figuring it out as I go along. But if you don't like that, then it's not really a show for you.
There's a difference between figuring it out and making it up. That's the problem. But yeah.
I'm
Can
not
we
making it.
Well, no, because you haven't got anything to make up from yet. We'll see. I'm gonna keep watching. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
That's
we should
good.
probably move
Okay,
on.
we
Because
change
we don't
the
go
world.
There are 2 more guys that can do this.
over the
New world.
We're not gonna cover sequels by the way now because like we're already at 2 hours and some people need to leave sometime soon. So it's
Can we
gonna
change
be
the world?
we can't go over sequels for now. So yeah.
Yeah.
The
Can
next
we
one we're gonna
change
talk
the
about is Wolf Trigger. Who else except I think Nick has been watching
I'm not
that.
watching.
Right?
I'm watching it.
I'm watching
And
it.
Jack as well. First of all, the opening is glorious.
Yeah, I actually know this one.
Yeah, but
Yeah. you
No
can-
sound.
other than that, like just looking at it, it's nothing I'd recommend from an objective standpoint. But that's subjective. I somewhat like it so far. It's really not a very good anime to be
It-
honest. But,
Here's the thing. It's Toei animation.
It's
Yeah.
Toei, exactly. That's all you have to say. Like they don't.
Mhm.
They invest in long-running series that aren't necessarily good.
yeah, they
Yeah.
Looking at you, Dragon Ball. I don't even think that was Toei, but whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
and just World Trigger
Well-
just doesn't do things right to me. It's just
It,
it seems very boring a lot of the time.
for World Trigger,
When it gets to some points, it does get entertaining, but it just takes too long to get there.
yeah, because from what I remember, they've literally been going a chapter an episode, and this is a weekly manga, aka 20 pages.
That's just really, really slow. It's
Yeah,
just-
so if you're interested in World Trigger, I'd say go with the manga, avoid the anime.
yeah. I wouldn't even say read the manga necessarily. Like it's if you're like really interested in go ahead. It's not terrible. You can watch it if you want to, but if you're not necessarily interested, or if you're only slightly interested, just stay away from it. It's not necessarily worth its time.
It's interesting. It has its interesting moments, but
It has interesting moments, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's worth the time. Just like if you're only slightly interested.
if you're interested in this, like really interested, go to manga, avoid the anime. Done.
I can see that.
So,
Then the last one, I think. Wait, is there?
Yuki Yu now Yusha de Aru, or Yu.
Yeah, this
No?
was actually really a big surprise. Like I'm not going to spoil anything here for anyone who hasn't watched episode 1 yet, because episode 1 has a big surprise there. Just saying.
Slice of life, like literally, the NHL says slice of life school. If you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen my freaking explosion on there. I was like,
Yeah. I was the same. It's just like it's really completely different from what I expected it to be. Also, by the way, Jack left for some reason. I think he died, maybe.
Maybe.
So wait, what is the show about? I know nothing about the show. I've heard
Okay,
nothing about the show.
Okay, if you
Spoiler
don't, if you don't, yeah, if you don't,
I don't
if you
want to
haven't
get
seen it yet.
the show is
Okay, don't spoil it. And it's very like even saying what this is about is very it's already
Spoiler.
kind of spoiler. That's the thing.
This is
Okay,
the one with the
this-
disabled girl in, right? I know about that.
Yeah, that's a creepy
I
one,
watched the
as you called it.
PV. I watched the PV of it, and I was like, "This looks alright," but I haven't heard anything since.
It's
Look, I'm just gonna.
it's surprisingly good. it's very it's. I wouldn't say it's a very good anime. It's just surprising. It has very good it has moments that are really good, and it has moments that are rather meh. I don't know.
Alright.
But I would kind of recommend at least checking out episode 1 because that was kind of
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
if it
really
matters to you, Lou of Sitting by the Window Anime Reviews loves it. So
yeah, I know that.
I love it as well.
I think I heard some people on the Anime Planet livestream earlier talking about it as well, and they said that they really liked it. So
To be fair, like, Random, do you watch it?
no, I don't. We passed all the shows I watch. We're done.
Like with Yuki Una, I mean, it's like I like it very much, also because of like what it is. Because I mean, you guys know me. But there was one thing that I was a little bit like the disabled girl, right? Togo. Like that was the only that was when I saw that the thing in particular with Togo. My brain melted. I did not understand why it was necessary to. I mean, I guess you could call it some fan service. I can't find any other word for it. I don't know why they did that because they didn't do it with any other, and it's like, why? What? But yeah, that's basically it. Otherwise, yes, go watch.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
yeah, definitely. I recommend checking it out. Giving it like 3 episodes, I would say. And if you like it, then just keep going because it's enjoyable. It's definitely very enjoyable.
Like,
3 episodes are out. I'll watch all 3 and then
There's
I'll
only
see.
3 yeah.
Tipper, what are you gonna do tonight? Because if you are, I need to talk to you about it.
Oh yeah, can do.
Yeah, Sam.
Good.
Okay, thanks.
And
well then, I guess.
Yeah.
That concludes all the shows. Well,
Yeah.
well,
Except,
main shows, aside from like the leftovers, the shorts, and the movies. But I don't even know.
Okay.
There's only one short I want to
basically
talk about. It'll be quick.
Okay, basically for the sequels, watch all the sequels done.
Pretty much, all the sequels are
Pretty
good.
much all the sequels.
The only short I want to talk about is Oranchi no Furojicho.
That opening is the most unfitting thing I've ever heard.
No, that's the best thing about that entire show. Is that epic ass opening, and then it's just like beautiful mermaid in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
That's all you gotta know. It's a show about a beautiful mermaid in a bathtub and a guy.
Merman, actually. Oh, and latest episode had an octopus man, which was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best.
That show is going way too yaoi for me though. Like really.
No. It had yaoi. Oh.
We went for the 10
Sorry, Jonas. I think you need to accept a yaoi in your life.
Yeah.
I've already accepted those dates.
So good. Episode 3 was just the best.
Yeah, like I'm loving the show so far. It's really fun.
Okay.
Shout out to Donna as well, by the way. Donna Ganani.
And it looks good. Like it looks really good.
It actually does.
Animation quality is just crazy good.
Well, yeah, but that's what I kind of want from like a 4-minute short.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Donna's just fun.
yeah, it's just fun. And Donna's just hilarious.
I talking about the husband thing, Dana Ganani.
Yeah, Dana Ganani.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about a person called Dana. I was like, wait, what?
No.
Fine.
But yeah, I think we should wrap it up here because like we've been going for almost 2.5
one
hours.
thing I would like to recommend: High School Say it's another short. High School Say Hi Girl. If you like Sega games or just any games, it's lighthearted, it's fun. It's really just fun to watch and see all the like references and like things of like the old Sega games. If you've played those old games, then you will like the show. I'm pretty sure you will like the show.
Yeah,
And that's pretty much it. We should wrap things up here because time.
So, if you guys were kind enough to introduce yourselves, Random, you go ahead.
I'm Random7613 of Anime Opinions. I have videos about opinions on anime occasionally. I think I'm going to have one out tomorrow because I just have to edit. You can find them at youtube.com/IHaveAnimeOpinions. Yeah, they come out like they were weekly, and then they were once every 2 weeks, and now they're just whenever I have time, which is not very often.
Jack, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am Jack. I do not have a YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter.
That's literally
What's your Twitter?
Oh,
What's your Twitter handle?
I think it's at JackCheetham.
WTHAM.
JackCheetham something
one-
numbers.
Yeah, 132. Because they wouldn't have 1, 2, 3, and apparently I had to have numbers. So yeah.
Alright, I'm Tipper from TipperAnime.
Who's
YouTube.com/TipperAnime. Twitter, Tipper, Captain Tipper, whatever. I do videos occasionally. Probably should do more. Yeah, that's about it.
Nico drinking coffee.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I like that one.
I should
Should-
make more of those.
Yeah, you should.
I'm going to.
Next up, Nicholas.
I'm Nicholas. Gozu on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, whatever the kind of social media you really want to use and find me on. I maybe do videos, I don't know. It's a question mark.
Sometimes.
It's like maybe, if I feel like it. If I'm not lazy. Yeah,
That's pretty much the
that's
same
me.
for Jonas as well.
Yeah, Val, go ahead.
I am Velma Wings. You can find me at youtube.com/VelmaWings and on Twitter at VelmaWingsYT, where I basically just spaz about anime. And I'd make gaming videos and well, I'm going to because I have my laptop back and it's nearly fully restored and I can put everything up so I can be constructive, productive again. And gaming videos, anime videos, and vlogs, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much me spazzing about things, being a nerd.
Okay, and I am Jonas from KoriAnime. I am on the YouTubes, known as KoriAnime, although I haven't been worked there for a while now. I think about half a year. I should really get in that at some point in time. But where I'm trying to be more active again soon is going to be Kori'sAnime.wordpress.com, which is my blog, where I might be writing some more again. I hope so.
If you feel like it.
Yeah, if I feel like it.
Yeah.
I do spam a lot on Twitter, which is at KoriGaming. Don't ask me why it's not KoriAnime. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this live stream because, like, I'm sorry we kind of went for
We
quite
always
long.
go at least half an hour over time. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can blame the first part for me not even turning up.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I've been in 5 hours. I've been live for 5 hours
Yeah.
today. I haven't even
Wow.
eaten.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh,
Good to you.
God.
Yeah,
But-
I haven't
He
even.
just has like it just has like IV infusion. He's just sitting in a chair. Tipper's just a
Yeah.
brain in a jar, you know.
Oh, I'd be a lot more productive then, definitely.
But yeah, just
Yeah.
I hope we'll be putting out more stuff again soon. We're not actually sure yet because mostly because of me because I have rather than almost no time right now to edit stuff. At least I won't have time from in 2 weeks on because then I have exams until December or March. So yeah. But yeah, we will see you next time, I guess, if that happens soon enough.
Val multiplied.
Yeah, again. No, literally, my Firefox just crashed and I just restored it. It's fine. Just of time to end the broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Hey, guys.